Hello everyone, my name is mOoO and welcome to the stream. We got Frame here. Say hello, Frame.
Fish.
Good job. Alright, we have a little bit of Dev here. Say hi, Dev.
Fish.
Okay, great. We have Plant here. Say hello. What was that? I think he sneezed a little bit. And then we have me here. I'm mOoO. So yeah, I guess that's everyone. And we got Pixel here as well. Just going to be causing chaos tonight. Alright.
Pixel here is our local agent of chaos.
Yes, true.
Yes.
Fish.
Hopefully everyone is having a good night. And I guess, do you want someone to give like a little recap of what happened last time, or do you want to do it, Dungeon Master?
I'll let you guys recap.
Okay.
I feel like that's the best way to do that.
Dev, do you want to recap, or do you want Frame to recap, or do you want me to recap? Whatever you want.
Well, you're the one that's spending all your gold gambling, so I think you should recap.
Okay. So, me, the pumpkin, Dev, the little spider guy, and then this little robot baby who's 1 year old travels into a town, and there's a guard standing there, and the guards are really confused. They thought that something had been in their drink or something because they saw these magical creatures, and then they just decided to let them in because they were so scared of them. So they wandered into town, and they were walking around, and Dev, wanted to get his little shield and wanted to sell stuff, so then he did that. And then Cammers wanted to go get a drinky, so she tried to go get a drink. She failed miserably. And then
She couldn't remember what race she was.
and then Frame just kept on preaching and preaching and preaching and driving everyone insane. And so
Causing an event to happen.
then we got kicked out of the bar, and then Dev went back in, got me a drink. I had screwed a little tentacle, and I said, no, I got a tentacle. And so then we got sent into a dragon little battle, and we did a dragon battle, and then we came back to the bar, and there was the Spanish Inquisition there, and they were interrogating Frame because Frame kept on preaching, and they didn't know what was going on. And so then, all of a sudden, we were terrified as a bear came out of nowhere, and the Spanish Inquisition peed their pants and then ran away. And then there was a capybara, and it was spitting out zombie humans, and we had to kill the bear and the zombies, and then the capybara lived happily ever after. And this is where we are right now, in the bar again. So yeah, that's our recap.
Thank you for the weekly recap.
Now back to the episode.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
I can't remember is it Talon? Tallow? Something. I can't remember the name of it. Yes? No? Maybe so?
We're in the tavern, yes.
It does start with the T. You are right. I forgot the town.
Let me pull up my note. We are in Tabluff.
To Bluff. Yeah, it was something with a T. See, I remember.
Oh, I thought you were trying to talk about a person in your stream.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the town's to Bluff.
Yeah.
We were waiting, and the dungeon master's just watching us squirm to see if we'd ever come to the right town name.
Alright, anyways.
To start off, I would like to do something very important.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I'd like to cast Speak with Rituals, Speak with Animals as a ritual.
Alright, that will take 10 minutes if you're casting it as a ritual.
Correct. I'm gonna interrogate this.
And you will need the material
bar.
components to cast the ritual.
Yeah, I have all of them. I have a voice, and I have hands.
Ants?
Is that really all you need for that?
Yes.
Where did you get ants?
No hands.
Oh, hands. I heard ants too.
Yeah, it's somatic and we're. So I'm just gonna be here for the next 10 minutes while y'all do stuff.
Yeah, I guess you're just here for the next 10 minutes, just throwing hands at a friggin' capybara.
I think he's just trying to talk to the capybara.
Yeah, but it requires hand motions and verbals, and so to cast it as a ritual takes 10 minutes, so he's just dance battling a capybara for the next 10 minutes.
So
Okay.
y'all can do stuff while I'm doing this.
Okay.
I'm busy for the next 10 minutes.
I want to inspect my card that I got, the business card. I want to look at it more.
You notice it is a very fine business card. This is a quite exquisite. Very fine print, very fine edging, very fine piece of paper. Relatively, what do you call it? Extravagant for how simplistic it is, but you have to admit this is a very, very nice business card.
What other places are in this place? I forget.
You should be able to look at the handout in your inventory.
And, oh, this one. Is the capybara? Yeah, Dev's freaking talking to it or trying to talk with it right now.
I'm not talking yet. I'm doing my ritual.
Yeah, there's been no
That's right,
communications yet. He's still just flailing his hands around.
I'm still
Pixel
doing
cast
my
a D&D
non-ninja-
infect.
Yeah, that jujitsu stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or ninjutsu stuff.
Let's see. I guess I'm gonna just try to get some more beer for free. Alright, here we go. I'm going over to the counter and talking to the tavern
fellow?
guy. Yes. Hi. Can I have another drink?
We'll say we'll waive the age requirement for now.
Yay.
What are you looking to drink?
I would like a normal drink that doesn't turn me into anything or poison me or anything. I just want a normal drink.
He kind of looks you up and down. Well, can't guarantee none of this will poison you, but
Okay.
we got beer, we got grog, we got your usual standard hard liquors.
I want to drink some grog.
That'll be 3 copper pieces.
I don't have money.
Why would you try to buy something if you ain't got no money?
No. Listen. I just want to drink it, you know?
Most people can't.
Well, okay.
The alcohol.
What can I do for you to get some 3 copper pieces?
Ma'am, I'm happily married.
No! Not like that. I'm talking about job-wise.
If you're looking for a job, you can either go ask around town to find some honest paying work, or I guess you could look at the bounty boards.
Okay, alright, fine. I'll just start asking around. Hey, you, Mr. Guy, do you have a job for me?
Just asking some of the random patrons in here.
Yes.
Not even looking at you. He's like, I'm just trying to enjoy my drink, sir.
Can I have your drink?
No.
Okay, alright, fine. Let me go. I'm gonna go talk to Dev. Dev, do you have a job for me that I can have some gold monies?
I'm kind of focused here with my ninjutsu.
Hello, Mrs. Girl. Can I have a job?
I don't have any jobs. You think I'd be drinking in the public pub if I could afford to hire people?
Well, okay, all right, fine. Hi, can I have a job?
Ma'am, I work here. I don't want to work here. I can't give you a job. You'd have to ask the barkeep.
Barkeep, can I have a job?
Afraid I'm all staffed up at the moment.
Oh my gosh! What is
Don't really need any extra hands on deck.
Fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna go do is, if you don't want to work here, can I have a job? That's a good point, Pixel. I'm gonna go talk to the flowers then outside.
Do you have the ability to communicate with flowers?
I think so. I think, hold on, let me see.
You can also get people to roll and see what random thing could happen, and maybe you make money. Who knows?
That's true. Target the
Kim
flowers.
forgot to write down the additional language we got her.
Oh, wow, that randomly
I don't
changed.
even
Can't you speak common?
I'm
and
sorry,
then
I was
your
looking over to see if you had a
accent?
spell that would let you do it.
Oh, that's okay. What is my core? I am half plant. You're both humanoid and a plant. Why wouldn't I be able to talk to plants if I'm half
That
humanoid, half
means
plant?
It says you have advantages on saving throws because you're a plant. Poison saving throws.
Publish
And
the
you would be
clip.
considered a plant for anything that would target plants.
Mhm.
Spooky, ritual, or niche. Where would I find it? Spells? Bio? Bio. Hair, none. Skin, yes.
I look like a Camu pumpkin. My pumpkin pack. Tell a story about backstory. Pumpkin. Can full of water.
Yes, true.
Such a riveting backstory you have, Camu.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Dang it, where did I... Oh, okay, bio and info. Okay, great. I am completely lost. I am
So
pretty
you just
sure...
been staring at this
Go to
plant
bio
for-
and info. That essentially just shows you a picture of your character.
Yeah, no problem.
And allows me to put notes.
Ah. I can't... Alright, hold on. Let me read through this again. There's a
Is Frame gonna do
background.
anything while
Listen.
who's just staring at this plant?
No, listen. I can talk to plants.
I will
I'm...
try to persuade him to give me more alcohol.
What?
I will try to persuade
Wait,
the
hold on.
barkeep
I'm
for
coming back in
more
and listening to your story. All of a sudden, I'm interested.
So you're gonna try to persuade the barkeep for more alcohol?
for like
I'm gonna need
free
a
alcohol, yeah.
persuasion check.
How do we do that?
I already did it for you.
He did.
Okay.
You rolled an 8.
So you
even though
wanted
have
free
a plus
alcohol?
5.
Yeah, free alcohol. It doesn't matter what, like, it wouldn't matter what kind of alcohol. It could have been like any he had. Free alcohol.
Appreciate all you've done for us, but I can't give you free alcohol.
Oh, wait. I speak Elvish. That's right. That means I can
Yes.
talk to plants.
Elvish
Plants
does
are not
not mean
elves.
plants.
Plants are not.
No! Why can't I
Don't get your-
speak to my people?
You can speak to your people, you're just not near them. That's a garden plant.
Yeah, those aren't jack-o'-lanterns.
Hey, I just remembered who I could speak to. It's literally as soon as she walked right back into the bar, she goes, "Revel is." You know, we're I can talk to you now. It's like, okay. Oh darn! So my persuasion didn't work. That sucks.
Okay, how much, for the... Alright, hold on. Is there any drinks still on the table that people have not drunken?
Well, no, most of them are drinking their drinks.
Oh man.
It's been a long day for most of these people, and after things they've witnessed, they're definitely needing their drink.
So no one's willing to share with
That's
me.
understandable.
Can I go back to that guy that's selling stuff and ask him if he is having a job for me?
You're gonna go to the guy who's running a business asking if he has a job for you.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, you can go up to him. You can ask about that.
Hey, do you have a job for me so I can buy more alcohol?
Afraid not. If you're wanting to sell something, I might be willing to buy something off you, though.
What do I have to sell? What do I have to sell?
Good question.
Let's
You're gonna
see.
sell everything just to get alcohol.
Yeah, well, yeah, what else are you gonna do with money? Okay, let's see.
Well,
Hang on, you gotta
not money you're selling. You're selling other things.
Oh, I can create some water for you.
I'm pretty sure the town well can do the same thing.
But this is...
Appreciate the gesture, but
Why is it so hard to get alcohol in this area? Why?
Because they know you're underage.
broke.
Okay, alright. You know what? I'm gonna go convince Frame to give me some money. Hi, Frame. Listen. I need money. Okay, Frame?
What do you plan on doing for me then?
Oh my gosh. I have to do... What do you want? What do you want from me?
That's a good question.
Okay, I'm ready.
You gotta figure out what you think I would. You gotta tell me what you think I want.
I shall, what, alright, maybe I'll go convince Dev. Hey, Dev, can I have, some money, please?
Can we say it's been 10 minutes, so I'm done with my ritual? Or am I still doing
yes. At this point, I feel like 10 minutes probably would pass with Camu asking every person, town, object, inanimate object.
Give me a second, and let me talk to this capybara. You, capybara.
Aww.
Who are you?
Alright, Pixel. Well, let's get your effect in first. What do you want to affect before you go to sleep? The capybara? Okay. Can we have Pixel for a random effect on the capybara?
I'm getting to the point table right now. Was it the small one or the large roar effect?
The small one.
It's a small one.
Alright.
He doubles in size again. Oh no!
Exactly what I'm thinking. We can't take that one because it won't be a pocket.
Alright. So, yeah. The capybara seems to just be standing there at the moment. But, you ask them the question, what are you? Right?
No, who are you? Who do you work for? You just teleported here out of
I'm
nowhere.
a capybara, man.
He sounds like...
Where did you come from?
The forest.
Which forest? North, south,
Good
east,
night.
or west?
What's a west?
Good question. I didn't really think this through. What am I?
That's
Pumpkin.
okay, man. You don't need to think.
Listen.
What should I ask the capybara?
You ask him if he's got beer.
Do you have a quest for us?
What's a quest?
That's a good one.
Do you have any
Not bad,
gold?
Yeah.
What's
That's
gold?
cool.
Are you on any illicit substances right now?
Ah, man. I'm just vibing.
Okay. Dev, ask him if he knows where there's any drinks to be had.
I don't think he's gonna answer anything.
Ask him
Alright.
about the drinks, Dev.
Okay, bye, Capybara. You're kind of lazy.
Take it easy, man. But hey, remember, take it easy, but take it.
Okay.
Capybara kind of like gets
I wanna
up
meet some
and
capybara.
starts making its way outside. But as it makes its way outside, you hear massive thuds with each step it's taking. They sound much more massive than what should come from a creature of its size.
Bye, Capybara.
You see him just kind of outside nibbling
like
on some
love-
grass.
Dev, listen to me. Listen, this is very important. I need a drink right now. So if you could get me a drink, that would be really nice.
2 sessions in, and Camu's already an alcoholic.
Okay, fine.
He's
Barkeep.
mouthing it in the first session.
Barkeep, do you have any beers?
Of course, I have beer left.
I'll have one beer. One thing of beer, please.
Just wanting beer, grog. What's your poison?
Just a regular beer. Nothing special.
I'll be 5 coppers, my good sir.
Here you go.
You hand over the money, and he hands you over, or he turns around, grabs a mug, brings it out with a cloth, goes over to a keg, hits the spigot, fills you up, hands you a beer. Nice foam head on top and everything.
Yay!
Did
Oh.
Camu just
Okay.
die?
No.
You're getting really close to the alcohol.
Dev, give it to me, please, 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 Dev, please.
On one condition.
What?
I drink. Remember.
The very next thing I do, you have to agree with it.
What is it though?
I'll think of it
You're
later.
not gonna know.
All right, fine. I'll agree to what you have to
Mystery.
say.
Okay, here's your drink.
Delicious. Slurp, 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 and then I drink all of the
I feel like
drink.
you can roll the thing to get drunk.
I'm drunk now. Okay, I'll be drunk.
I mean, you have
Just-
drank, what, 3 alcoholic beverages within the past... No, this would be 4, wouldn't it? Like,
No, it's 4.
I don't
couple,
know, I don't
like 2
remember.
hours?
It's 4. Okay, so then I'm just gonna black out on the ground for a while.
No, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw at advantage. Since you do have that plant ancestry, you are immune to, or you do have advantages on saving throws against poison, and technically alcohol is poison.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Saving throw on what?
Constitution.
Constitution. Here.
You gotta roll it another time because you have advantage.
There is a little thing at the top of your thing, your player sheet.
What a little thing on top
Your
of my
initiative,
thing.
it has advantage, normal, and disadvantage.
I
oh,
think you
this
passed
is-
it anyways.
I rolled from right here. Do you see the saving throws?
Yes. So right next to that, on the right, you see your health points.
Yeah.
So then if you look up from there, past
Oh.
There's the-
initiative, there is advantage, normal, and disadvantage. All right,
Okay.
now go ahead and roll that Constitution saving throw. Yeah, you're feeling pretty good, but you're still level-headed.
Yay!
No, I know. You're poor, right,
Yes.
Pumpkin? Barkeep, I got a question for you.
What?
I heard that this town's governed by an aristocrat, Bjorn. By chance, you know where he lives?
I would assume in the mayor's house.
Wait, there's a mayor's house?
Where else would your mayor live?
I thought you like. Anyways, you know where this house is?
Well, shouldn't have to go far, just gotta find the nicest house in town.
Is it like distinct?
It's going to be the nicest house in town.
What color is it?
Okay.
I don't know.
You're the one who's talking about how nice his house is, and you can't tell me what color it is?
I assume I know he's a rich, pompous asshole.
Is it like a big house?
Probably big.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, guys. How about we go to this guy's house? He's rich, so he probably can pay well.
Okay, that sounds
Let's
good to
Or
me.
we can steal some of the stuff.
We can say that as a backup plan.
That's true.
So we all in agreement? Let's go find this house.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
Okay.
So you go out and you look around. It's not too terribly hard to find. Most of the houses are just good enough by most people's standards. It's a relatively poorer town, so as long as they're holding there's walls, it's good. But it doesn't take long for you to find this very nice, very exquisite house. About 2 stories, beautiful white paint on it. Several guards stationed outside.
Hey, Mr. Guard Friend.
Whoa, we gotta think of a plan before we talk to the guards.
But we have a guard who knows all the guards, silly.
He has a name.
What is his name again?
Apparently not, according to mOoO.
I thought he was
Who's a
gonna meet us
random dog.
like tomorrow or something. You know, after he went to his house and all of his preparations.
His name is Tomorrow. What is your
What?
name? I'm sorry, what is your name?
He left you guys not long after the fight to get his stuff together. They are
Right?
right.
Like this paperwork or something.
Ah. Let's see.
Flirt with the guard.
Well, I guess Dev, what is your plan? What is your ideas to go fight, or not necessarily fight, to go talk to them? Like, what do you suggest? Should we wait until our friend comes back, or should we just try to go do it?
Wait, so what's this house look like other than it's being guarded by guards? Is there like a wall around it? Is it like a property?
It's more of a short hedge fence. Does have more of a yard than most of the houses around here. Very nice flowers. Small, what do you call it? Topiary bush.
I have an idea. Okay. Because if we try and sneak around the place, the guards will be like angry with us. But if we go, say we're on official business for work, they may just let us in without question.
That's true.
So
Can I flirt with
let's
the
try
guard?
have a.
What was that, Frame?
I said, could I flirt with the guard first?
What?
That way, then we could try yours.
Oh, okay, alright, fine. Go let him flirt. He's 1 years old. What's the worst could happen?
Well, let's both stay
They might
behind.
find me
let him flirt.
adorable.
What did you say, Dev?
Yeah, let's both stay behind. Let the automaton flirt first. Get a
Alright,
good impression.
go for it, Frame. You can do it.
But we're in hearing shot, so we can hear them.
So are you
what if we
trying
were-
not to be noticed by the guards while this automaton's flirting?
No, we're just kind of behind him. Hearing shot.
Behind him? Just
We're just watching it all go down.
Yeah.
So you approach to the guard, and as you start getting within like a couple feet of the guards, you see the guard kind of like grab his spear, and the other guard followed in tow. Oh! You gaggle of. Ugh.
Already. That's a bad sign when they go, eh.
Yeah, you have to keep in mind, if it doesn't look human, this town's not very well versed in it.
That's
And
why I
you're
really want to try
a
to
spider and a robot.
gives me even more reason to flirt with them.
All right, perfect. Go
He
for
hates
it.
me. I find that attractive.
Right? You know, that's the whole you pushing them away. Well, man, that's really like, oh man, I'm getting all flustered just because of that. Yeah. What do I
The
have to roll?
sexiest part of a man is him hating me. It would be a charisma check.
What type of charisma check?
Just straight charisma. If you're just trying to seduce him.
Okay, pop up this one.
Oh no, that's not good.
Well, go on. Seduce me. You gotta say what you're gonna say.
You rolled a 5
Oh.
frame.
Oh, I rolled a 3. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got a 5. Go ahead.
Looks like-
Seduce me.
Try your best attempt.
We're ready,
Frick, I don't know
frame.
what to do now.
Go for it. Don't stumble. Just go for it. Say what. Talk about his eyeballs. Just do something.
You gotta roleplay.
Oh, I have to actually talk? I thought I just had to roll.
Seduce me.
No, yeah, you have to do it.
I didn't know what I was signing up for. I thought the dice was gonna do my.
No,
My bidding
you
is
have to do
backwards.
your work. All right.
Okay. Well, I look him. This is gonna be really weird. I look him in the eyes and I look him up and down, and I say, "That's a nice spear that you got." I don't know. Dude. I don't know how to. That's probably what I would say.
That's
Talking
all
to
your
like, hey,
seduction
I
attempt.
can't-
Just
I
that's a
don't
nice
think
spear.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And give him, I guess, butterfly eyes when I say it. I don't know.
Light tanking from the metallic eyelids clacking together.
Exactly. I forgot that about him. And I have that supposed girly pose where I'm just like, I don't know how to pose, but I'm standing there while I'm doing
The robot's just like, oh, Sugoi!
Fans that only know.
Ah, sorry about that.
Exactly. I have a picture of him vomiting already. He's probably.
He seems a little more confused than anything.
I don't think this is going anywhere, Pumpkin. I think we should chime in.
Oh, okay.
What
Hey,
you guys run behind me?
we're official businessmen, and we want to talk to your mayor guy.
Any apologies for our robot butler guard?
Go ahead and roll deception, as you are not official. You have no reason to talk to the guard. Or the mayor.
Deception. All right, here you go.
Bye.
What official business are you here on?
Oh, well,
Obtain work.
yes.
You what?
We want to attain work. We're businessmen entrepreneuring for work.
Not 100% sure how my boss has to connect to that.
Well,
I
do.
guess you can go in.
Yay!
Steve,
come
keep an
on.
eye open. We got some weirdos coming in.
Okay, come on, robot butler. Let's go.
This is perfect.
Especially that weirdo.
As you're passing by, you hear the guard you were talking to muttering about something about like, I'm getting too old for this.
Is that right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. My Riz was not on point. It was 0 or
Well,
-5.
you are a 1-year-old robot. I don't know what you expect.
You enter
I could
into
have
this.
pretended to be a baby. I don't know why I didn't, but you know.
You enter into the mayor's house, and it's a very fine house. Very nice decor. Lots of florals, lots of gold trimming, fine hardwood floor. You see a couple guards just kind of standing around. a few, I guess, servants also. Tending to things, cleaning, filing paperwork. There is a large stairwell heading up, and a guard standing in front of the stairwell. You want to what?
Sniff the rug and analyze it while I sniff it.
No! Frame, you're gonna get us kicked out! Can I persuade Frame not to do that?
Hang on. Are you just, like, trying to sniff with your regular nose? Or are you trying to use your divine sense?
We'll use the divine sense. That's strange. I didn't know that I had that ability.
Yeah, you have divine sense. If you use it, it lets you hear heavenly music and the power of good aligned creatures, or you can smell a noxious odor when in the presence of evil aligned creatures.
Yeah, definitely that. So,
hang on, I'm reading what divine sense does.
Okay.
And then you also, rude,
What?
sir.
What?
As well as you also know if a creature is a celestial fiend or you also know if a celestial fiend or undead is within 60 feet of you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Oh, man.
It could be a good case. It could be a bad.
You go ahead and you sniff, and well, you don't really detect anything evil. Nothing really good either.
Well,
Well,
like
you do know
business.
you don't sense any celestial fiend or undead.
Well, that's good. Alright, so where's the mirror located?
It's probably
we'll
up the
assume
stairs.
upstairs.
Alright, so then let's go upstairs then.
You know what? I'm
there's a garden
gonna
in front of it.
modify your divine sense a bit. You can also detect aberrations,
Oh
which
shoot!
is a type of creature that is not native to this plane. A type of creature that should not exist by all rights.
Kind of like a spirit.
No. Spirits exist in this world. They are supposed to exist in this world. Aberrations are things alien to even this dimension.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's kind of scary a little bit.
It's a creature
Well,
type.
it's good that I have that ability.
Okay, so are we going upstairs then? Let's go upstairs.
There's a guard blocking it. Well, let's ask the guard. if he's
Yeah, as you go up the stairs, after witnessing one of your party members try to sniff the floor, he kind of puts his spear to block the stairwell.
Oh my gosh, Frame, why? Hello, we're here on
Hey,
a,
at least I never got any evil in the house.
we're here on official business.
Official business.
Yes.
Kind of
Yes, we would like
looks
to
over
speak
at the
to the
robot.
noble.
Yes, we would like to.
May we pass?
Yeah.
Greg, did you let these guys in? If you were looking through the doorway, you see, like, weary thumbs up kind of peer through it. They have official business. Same weary
Not the
thumbs up.
robot. Everybody
Seems
else.
more weary than the previous one, though.
Man, it's so hard getting to the mirror.
He slowly moves his spear. Head up, but I got my eye on you.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay, come
Please,
here.
no more sniffing of our upholstery.
Thank
We
you.
shall make sure our robot butler does no more sniffing.
Dev, plug up his nose holes with one of your strings, and so that he can't sniff anymore, and that he won't
That'll
do that.
make it look more weird.
Well, all right, fine. You watch him.
Okay, yeah, let's go up the stairs.
You head up the nice stairwell. You get to the second floor. It looks to be... You're in a hallway. There's several doors branching off to different directions. You see at the very end of the hallway, the door is wide open. And it looks as though it's more of an office space inside of it.
Hello, Mr. Mayor. Where are you?
Hey, no, not pumpkin. You're crazy. You just walk in. We gotta knock first, even though it's open.
Oh, okay.
Let's not
There
do it.
isn't a door in this door frame, actually.
No. We still
We'll
knock
just
on the
knock on
door.
the door
It's
frame
common
itself. It
courtesy.
doesn't have to have a door.
You see
Common
the
courtesy.
mayor sitting at the other end of the room at a big desk. 2 guards standing on either side of the room.
Right. Man.
Hello! It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's
What
nice.
might I do for you, fine citizens?
Likewise, Mayor. I would like to put out my long spider arm to try and shake his hand.
You see him kind of like start to extend his hand, kind of like look down at his hand, gently take your hand and shake it. You can kind of get the sense he's trying to maintain civility, but given the situation.
Yeah, we were wondering if you had any jobs available for us 3.
Try checking the leader or the quest board, but
Yes, but any specific
like looks
jobs that
over.
you need help with? Wink, wink.
Kind of looks over your group. Looks over at the 2 guards and he makes a motion. The guards walk out of the room. Well, there is a situation we could have some help with.
Yes.
I haven't posted on the job board as I was hoping to have this dealt with, ideally with some of my own men, to not arouse any suspicion from the townsfolk. But many of the shipments we've been sending out and caravans that are supposed to be coming into the city have not been doing so. And given the city's main export is farming equipment, farming and livestock, grain, foods,
Drinks.
they're not liable to survive as a town this size much longer if we can't figure out why this is happening.
So at what point of shipment do these materials disappear?
That's something we're not really sure about. Hang on. Hey, little man, what's up? I'm currently in the middle of something. Night, little man. That's something we're not entirely sure of. We know that the caravans are leaving our town, are making it to about the forest before it's the last anyone hears of them.
So the
We
entire
have
caravan
word to
disappeared?
the, from what we can tell, just about.
No people alive. They just gone.
If we could find survivors, we'd ask them what happened. And we wouldn't be having this conversation.
How much?
Unless you would be sent to deal with whatever threat might be.
Okay, we'll take it, but how much are we getting paid?
Hold up, we still need to ask more questions.
No!
That needs to be done first before we can discuss pay. I'm not going to put the town's livelihood on a price of gold before we know what's at stake.
So you want us to just go look at it and then come back and tell you what it is, and then we'll get paid?
It'd be a mighty fine help if you would deal with the problem as well, if it's within your realm of capabilities.
Okay, Dev, let's take it.
Well, we still gotta ask more questions.
Okay,
Need
fine.
information. So, does this happen to just randomly for caravans, or does it happen for specific export locations?
We mostly only have the one real way in and out of town for caravans to go.
No, I mean ending destinations.
Doesn't matter really where their destination is. Seems once they leave our gates, they're as good as dead, honestly.
And who's
Many of the caravans
responsible?
that are supposed to be coming in from other cities aren't making it through that path either.
And so is this To the merchants for a caravan, is there one major merchant who's sending out all these caravans?
Mostly small family-run businesses. It's getting kind of hard to keep it under wraps in a town this size when Papa goes out to sell food and doesn't come back.
If we can handle it, we've dealt with bears and capybaras before. Let's just take it and go.
Hmm.
Is there anything
Think
else?
of any more questions?
I want to pray to the
I'll be able to help
mayor
you.
first
What'd you say
Move up.
first?
Yes.
before we leave. I said I want to pray to the mayor first before we leave.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Like to the mayor, or at the mayor?
Yeah, to the mayor. Well, actually, no, at the mayor. let's pray at the mayor, not to him. At the mayor.
He seems to join you in prayer,
Oh, that's nice.
bowing his head. You can tell there seems to be a lot on his mind despite how much he's actually letting on.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's go do
Wasn't
it.
anticipating that.
I know 2 more
Wait.
questions. That's very important.
I'm happy to help if you're happy to help us.
So for the caravans that do disappear, would you say they're usually of large or smaller shipments of goods?
Truth be told, it seems the smaller ones are able to slip through easier than the other ones. The few that do manage to make it back, if any, are small with not much supplies.
And
I
then my
guess
last
there's something's out there probably hitting them for said supplies, but
do you know when the next large caravan is meant to exit the city?
due to the
Or do you know
predicament,
who? Do you know who, which supplier is most likely going to export their goods next?
well, like I said, given that most caravans are going missing, I have put a embargo on any trading outside the city. People are restless, but at least they're alive. So, not liable many caravans will be coming out. But can't guarantee when caravans coming in from any towns.
Okay, shall we accept it, guys?
Yes.
So we'd like to accept your quest.
We'd be grateful for you. We do know that most of the... Here, I'll move us to the actual map. Yellow. We do know that most of these caravans that are heading out towards the west are the ones that are disappearing. The ones we head out to the right, about safe travel as any, but
Okay, so then
we're assuming whatever it is has to be coming from the east, or not east, west.
well, then let's go to the west then.
All right. You guys make your way out of the office. It is getting late. Would you guys rest?
Sure. Wait, does it cost money?
Yeah.
Stay at an inn, it would
No,
cost
I
money,
don't think-
but you could always just set up camp somewhere outside town.
Can we ask if we can sleep in the guest room?
The mayor?
Regrettably, we don't have an open guest room at the moment.
Oh. Can we sleep in your yard?
To keep up appearances, I would have to say no.
Okay.
I
We
appreciate
can
you
sleep in the
asking first.
backyard. They can't see us in the backyard.
They will see us in the background.
You would have seen going through that the hedge maze or hedge fence is only about like 2.5 feet tall. Enough to define the border, but not enough to really conceal much.
Alright, let's just go set up camp outside. That will be simple enough.
Alright, you make your way a bit out of town. You see your friendly guard friend running up to join you as you guys are at the gate. You got a small bundle of supplies with him.
Hi, Mr. Guard Friend.
Hey, glad I managed to run into you guys before you guys left.
Wow, we accepted a job from the mayor to go kill something that is killing all of the traders.
To solve a mystery.
Yeah.
Well, what
We
about
just
the
want
missing
to kill
caravans,
stuff.
right?
Yeah, the caravans. How did you know that?
We're the guards.
Okay, yeah, that's what
Guards.
that's what we're
Keeping the people safe is kind of our business, so
All right. Do
that
you
was one of the things we were told to look out for. We also make up a bulk of the militia, so
Nice. Okay, we're setting up camp. I guess Dev, can you make us something with your butt strings and to sleep in, and then how?
Dog, I'm sleeping in a tree.
But that's not comfortable.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Dev, can you carry me on your back all the way up into the tree?
No, on one condition.
Okay.
You're gonna have to sleep how I sleep.
How do you sleep?
I'll show you.
Okay.
So what I do before, wait a second, robot, how are you gonna sleep? Can you
Robot
climb a tree?
technically doesn't need sleep. They
I
just
just
need
How are you
kind of
gonna
sit
power down?
motionless for about 6 hours.
Can I try and bring Mr. Robot into the tree?
You could.
That sounds
Not
like a
sure the
terrible
tree will
idea.
hold the robot, given that the robot
How
weighs
much does
about
he weigh?
306 pounds.
How small are these trees?
They're decent sized trees, but the combined weight of y'all might not be good for the tree.
Well, I can build a
Okay.
tree house. I'm smart enough, right?
With what supplies?
No.
I'll take a piece of my armor and stuff, or my metal body part, and make a tree house out of that.
Dude, that
You need
sounds.
to sleep though.
That sounds like a horrible idea. Mr.
Does
Guard,
it? I don't know. I'm only an infant.
Okay.
Mr. Guard, do you want to
You
come
would
sleep
know you
with
don't
us?
have to sleep. I got my own camping supplies. Thank you though.
Okay, then it
Okay.
will be just me and Dev then.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my spider web. I'm gonna rig a airpin trap to my giant war gong, so in case anyone tries to shake the tree or move the tree, it's gonna make a ton of noise and wake us up.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I wrap me and mOoO in spider web.
Perfect.
Who would be taking watch?
That would be
'Cause you
Frame.
don't have the safety of the wall.
Yeah, but I have a safety of a war gong
That is true.
rigged to a trap.
That is true.
And we also have Frame, who cannot sleep.
He does need to remain motionless for 6 hours though.
That's fine.
He
Can't-
can
can't
just
you-
look.
You can just
can stay still and
remain
look.
Technically
motionless
doesn't
without.
look, but he can lift.
Oh, sorry. Go for
He
it.
can appear that he's looking.
Technically. So I guess they're just leaving just Frame on the lookout for the night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the guard would be willing to help you. But given that you only need the 6 hours of inert sleep, he'd take first watch. So let's go ahead and see what happens during first watch. Nothing
Yay.
that has happened yet. After your 6 hours is up, and the guard greets you with a smile, you see he has set up his own little lean-to. He turns into bed. So now, Frame,
Uh-oh.
if anything happened during your guard shift.
I don't know. I was shut down the whole time. I pretended to look, and I
Well,
just
no.
didn't.
Well, you were shut down. The guard took over night watch.
And then it was your turn.
So now your 6 hours is up, and the guard needs to sleep. So now it's your turn for night watch, while everyone else is still sleeping.
Oh, okay. Well then. Yeah, I don't think I see anything. Like it's just it's calm.
Go ahead.
Well, can I use my divine sense? Since we're not
Firstly,
really
go
in the-
ahead, and you only have, let's see, got 3 charisma.
Mhm.
So that means not divine smite, divine sense. You only have 4 uses of that for your next few hours.
So I've already used one, so I would have 3.
No, because you took
Uses
your rest, so you have all 4 back.
Oh,
But that's still only
okay.
4 for the next day.
Yeah, let me just while I'm doing this, because again, I don't think I'm going to be using it. I don't know. I could be using it in a lot of situations. You never know, but
Kind of those
right
could
now
be
I think
useful,
it'd be fine. Just
because it only lasts a turn. Though I guess if you find
Oh,
something, you
well.
know where it is for the next couple turns. But
yeah, but no, I think it'd be kind of useful because it's like, oh, I found something, and it's like, okay, what are you gonna do? I don't know. It would
Yeah.
kind of be pointless to use it here.
especially if there's nothing there.
Yeah.
But go ahead and roll me a perception check. Well, I guess Dev, roll me his perception check.
Let me look for the perception button real quick. Well, what? Where's the button? Oh, there.
Does Dev have 2 character sheets up?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
There you go.
That's 4
Oh,
perception.
nothing.
Well, you don't really hear anything while you're out on your night watch.
Must be nothing. Must have been the wind.
But
Literally. Uh-oh.
you do see is an arrow sticks a couple feet past or near you, but not close enough to hit you. An arrow, you hear twing.
Uh-oh.
Arrow sticks into the ground.
That's not good. Yeah, it must have been the wind.
Uh-huh.
What
you
language?
see the arrow. Yeah, no, it was nothing. Goodness. I want to go investigate where that arrow landed. Where it I don't think I can, but I would like to figure out where that arrow came from.
You start making your way towards it, and you hear some frantic shifting and some hushed voices. Do you remember what languages you were proficient with? Because apparently we don't have your languages written down either.
My God, no!
Oh yeah,
I
you.
thought.
Hang on, wait.
No.
You might have written it over here. Yep, there it is.
It was gnome and something else.
A
Common
common and one
Gnomish?
language of your choice.
Yeah, it was common and gnomish.
I don't think they use Gnomish. So, yeah, you hear some frantic rustling and some hushed whispers. Before you see
I wanna
another
hear-
arrow fly closer, but still misses you. Followed by much
there a way
more
to, like-
frantic noises and hushed whispers.
Is there a way I can amplify my hearing and just make me hear louder so I can hear their supposed whispers and translate them into, I don't know, I guess dialogue?
You can hear the whisper. You can understand they're
Yes,
saying
Jace.
words. You just
It
don't
is.
know what the words are saying.
Oh, okay. So it's like me hearing a different language and I don't understand what their
Yeah.
dialogue is. Okay.
You kind of get the
Frick.
gesture of like the emotion they're going for, and it's a bit angry and a bit panicked.
Well, if they're panicked, I want to walk closer to them.
You're just walking towards them.
Yeah.
They've fired 2 shots at you, and you're just gonna walk at them.
Yeah.
Oh, this. They must be friendly.
They could be until they back their corners into a wall. They haven't hit me yet, so hey.
As you get within a couple feet of them, you just hear one louder noise as you see 3 goblins just jump out of a bush towards you. Weapons drawn. Go ahead and roll me an initiative.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. All right, Dev.
Alright, let's see these goblins. Oh, that's right. Where's my initiative tracker? Measure
That's totally fine.
tokens.
There we go.
You know, these were warnings to walk away, but you know, I don't go with warnings. I just do the rambunctious and illogical thing, even though it's supposed to be logical. With my everything goes against the fiber of my being to walk towards the arrows, and I just continuously keep walking. And this is the part where I die. Everybody's like, "What happened to Frame?"
You'll be fine.
It's 3 goblins. I don't know. You'll find some scrap farther away from where we left.
I don't have these on.
Oops. Oh,
There
that
we
was
go.
you.
Yeah. I needed to add them onto there.
Can I move this? Okay, there I can now see Frame's body.
You're just gonna see scrap on the ground. It won't even be my full corpse. It'll just be pieces of like my arm, my leg, my head, just all disassembled.
Oh no.
I'm calling it right now since there's 3 of them. All they had to do is rip both of my arms off and take one
Well,
of my
I
legs.
mean, you could wake us up. That's a possibility.
You are going first.
I could. I am going first.
Yep.
Frick. Which one's the closest one to me since I can't see?
They're all relatively the same distance from you. They kind of jumped out as a group. One of them seemed less prepared than the rest. Kind of stumbled on that entry.
So I can't speak to them obviously because they're goblins. They're not gnomish.
That's true.
Does anybody in the party speak goblin? I don't think they do.
We're asleep.
Yeah, come wake us up if you want to.
Yeah, they are asleep.
Sleeping people don't talk.
Yeah, let me go ahead and wake the party up. There's 3 of them. If it was 1, I'd probably try to take it on.
So you
So I
yelling
guess
at
I
us
run
to
back.
wake up?
Yeah, actually,
It is
yeah.
a free
I'm
action to
screaming.
yell.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright,
And
so
I
you
think
go
I'm gonna
ahead
yell the
and
word.
make a loud noise. What are you yelling? You're just
It's not
yelling?
really loud, but just yelling help or goblin. No, I'm gonna yell goblins. Just scream goblins.
Actually, that's a stereotype. They're beige.
Okay, well, gee, sorry, I didn't know that was a thing. Enemy,
Goblins come in
goodness, there we
various
go.
different colors. You would know this if you paid attention in gobology.
Yeah, you're the one who's supposed to be
Yeah,
smarter than all of us, Frame.
I failed.
So you yell to wake
No,
everyone
I
else
dropped
up.
out. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's true.
And what I yell enemy to wake everybody up.
All right.
Everybody
It is
up, not
still your
anyone, everybody.
turn.
Did the
So
attack
we
hit?
will take this round first, and then we will add everyone else in.
Okay.
Okay. So, what are my abilities? Like, I don't have this sheet.
Well,
Okay.
let's see.
I
You
know
have
Divine Sense is something I would use.
you have your
Let's see.
weapons. No, you do have some spells as well. Weapon-wise, you have your hand crossbow, your hand axe. You have Divine Smite, which you can use on any attack. That will cost you a spell slot, though. Then you
How
also
many
have the
spell
spells
slots do I
Shield,
have?
Cure Wound, Protection from Good and Evil, Heroism, Divine Favor, and Shield of Faith.
And how many spell slots?
You have 2 spell slots right now.
Oof. I might want to save them then. I'll probably just use. Is there anyone close by where I can swing my hand axe at them?
You would be able to move and attack the goblins in the same turn, yes.
So let's do that. And I don't know how they're positioned. Is there one like to the left, to the front, and to the side, or are they all just lined up?
They're kind of in a
And,
U
like-
shape.
Okay. So I'm going to attack the one
The
to
one
my
who is,
left.
Closest.
All right. So you move up and you go to attack the one on the left. Go
With the
ahead,
hand.
make
Oh shoot.
8. Regrettably, that does not hit.
Dang it.
I'm super unlucky with these.
You do be kind of
Goblin
unlucky.
moves to swing at you.
And it hits.
Hopefully not.
And
I'd be
it
very
does not.
surprised if it hits. I'd be very surprised.
Second goblin swings at
It
you.
probably. I'm gonna.
It
hit
also
by one of
misses.
Nice. Good job,
And
friend.
the last goblin, panicking, tries to swing and misses.
Yay!
Because he
Now start a new round of combat.
He was
Everyone go
panicking.
ahead, click your character to roll their initiative.
Alright, sounds good. Sounds
Make sure to
good.
click your character icon first, that way it goes to the initiative.
Oh. Just waiting
Wow,
on
can't
Debbie.
move.
I already did.
So we will start
Is he
the
supposed
order
to roll
again.
me too?
No, you already have yours, so you don't need to.
Okay.
So start it back at the top of combat. Why isn't this disordered right? Numerically descending. There we go. Apparently it decides mOoO's going first.
Oh, good.
It
Oh,
has
good,
a higher
good.
dex.
Alright, let's see what I'm gonna do.
Does
I
not have a higher
think
dex. I don't know why.
I will... I don't think these guys are gonna be too hard. I think I'll do...
You
total-
are about 35 feet away from them.
Okay, well then I'll move first, closer to them. Hold on, let's see how far away.
Oh, you
that
can't
is.
really move closer to them. Remember?
Oh, I'm stuck?
stuck.
I don't
in the
have this
spider
battle
web.
map at the moment.
Okay, fine. From the tree, I'm gonna shoot a guiding bolt.
I'm gonna use a guiding bolt against the goblins.
Yes.
Just a singular goblin. Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Go ahead and roll me your guiding bolt. Yeah. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Which one is that? Oh.
You just click the word guiding bolt. On the... There you go. Yeah, so you manage to wiggle one of your hands free from the webbing. And you say a little prayer that you would for your guiding bolt. A bolt of electricity streaks from your hand, hitting the goblin, and poof! Is gone in a pile of ash.
Murder.
Yay! Dev, can you untangle me now from this tree?
It's not my turn. yet.
You could use your movement to try to untangle yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get out of the Dev's web.
Alright. So you have no movement. You have a bonus action if there's anything you can use a bonus action for.
Can I ask Dev to let me out?
That would be a free action.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Do I...
But if you were going to use, you could use your bonus action to get yourself out, but that would take your movement.
Okay, I'm gonna completely get out of the web then for my action.
Okay. So now, Frame, it's your turn. You just witnessed one of the goblins you were attempting to strike just
Die.
get deleted.
So I'll use my crossbow on the other one.
Alright. Which of the other one? There's still two.
Did any of them move?
They did not move. Well, the one in the back moved, so he is now in melee range of you as well.
Is there anyone that's... Could I both hit them with the axe, or could I only hit one with an axe?
You do only have the one attack, so you'd only be able to hit
Well,
one.
I know, I'm just trying to figure out which...
You could hit both of
Because I
them
want to
with
try to
the
hit
axe,
the one that's
yes.
the farthest. So whichever one's the farthest one away from me, I want to use the bow.
They're both within melee
on-
range of you at the moment, so neither of them are far from you.
Okay, so... Well, just pick... we'll just use the axe and just... It doesn't matter which one you hit.
I'll choose, left or
They
right.
have the same amount of health. So, I mean,
Unfortunately, 7 doesn't hit.
of course not. Why would it? Really should have just started using that stupid bow. I probably would have done more damage.
So next is the goblin. Trying to swing at you, and misses. That guy with a spear.
Oh, you forgot to add your the other character, your character in there.
That guy with a spear?
It's right there.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom.
Okay.
We'll never hear from him again.
That's how it starts.
He's going to attempt to make a ranged attack with his pike.
Why is
Yeah,
he rolling?
That'll hit a goblin.
That is true. How much damage? Oh, that's not too
5
bad.
damage. Pike sticks into the goblin, and it very much looks in pain. You see him stepping out from his little tent, and he's in nothing but his skivvies at the moment. Dev, it's your turn.
Okay, well, can I use my bonus action to put my war gong back in my inventory? Because right now it's
How heavy
not
is
in
your
my-
war gong?
It's 6 pounds. Or kilograms. I don't know if this is kilograms or pounds.
To pick it up and stow it would be a full action.
Okay. Well, I'll first then attack. I'll use my Eldritch Blast on the one that was just hit by the guard.
Go ahead. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that goblin's dead. You see him also burst into a pile of ash.
Yay.
Last goblin, witnessing both of his teammates burn into a pile of ash, begins to attempt to flee. Kind of like drops its weapon and whatever little pack it was carrying and tries to flee. So,
Okay, so attack of
Dev,
opportunity.
yep. Frame would get an attack of opportunity, so go ahead and roll me that, Dev.
Is that just his regular weapon?
Yeah. If he's using the hand axe, it'd just be the hand axe.
I think that hits.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
and 18 will hit.
There we
4
go.
damage.
Finally hit somebody.
You hear a goblin yell. The axe collide with his back. The creature continues trying to run before scurrying into the underbrush out of your line of sight.
Ah, that's too bad. At least we gotta keep his stuff. Does he have any gold? Give me the gold.
Actually, have a team.
No, I want to take his pack.
Give me a second. I believe I actually have a table for this.
What kind of a table? A cedar wood table?
So if you're going to look through the pack, go ahead and roll me a d12.
A D12.
Oh,
You're looking through his pack.
Which all of us or just me?
Whichever one of you would be looking through the pack. You
I'm
can tell there's
looking
not a
through
whole
it.
lot.
thought it was me, but that's okay.
So looking through this pack, you find what appears to be a peg leg.
A pig leg?
It's pretty easy to tell
It's
this is
worth
supposed to be
playing.
attached to a knee, but it's clearly no longer attached.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll just keep it in my inventory and try to
It's
sell it
replacement
later.
parts. Replacement parts for Fran.
Oh my gosh, I'm
It's
absolutely
worth playing.
selling it.
A used peg leg. You also find a piece of paper in a very bad condition.
Okay, could I try to read the paper?
You try to read. There are words, but it's mostly crudely drawn pictures.
Okay.
Words can't read. They're not a language you recognize.
Well, let me try
But-
to analyze it. Maybe
So one of you, or no, I guess all of you can, make me an insight check.
Insight
What are
check.
these pictures? Where's the insight? Let me change over to here.
Insight.
Okay. Oh, I didn't switch characters. The 19 was me, and then the 21 that was Fran.
Yeah, that's correct. I can tell because one of you has a +1 to your insight, and one of you have a +4, and Camus has a +5. God dang. I didn't realize 2 of you were proficient in insight. But, anywho. Yeah, it doesn't take too terribly much. You can all see that, despite how crudely drawn this map is, it appears to be a path, or it appears to be a small section of a map for this route. You see a long part of this route. There is several words written there, and a small note or little marking at one point in this path, and an arrow pointing in the. I guess since this path heads west, it would be north of there.
Alright, let's go to the spot, guys. Let's go take him out. Let's go look at
guys.
them.
This seems like a trap.
What do you mean it seems like a
let's see
trap?
though.
I know. I have a better idea, guys. Let's go back into town and let's see if anybody knows Goblin, because I don't know Goblin. Maybe they can figure out what this says.
That's actually a smart idea. I want to learn some more languages. Are we allowed to do that?
It takes weeks, but technically you can.
Oh my gosh, we're not sitting in this
Yeah,
town
let's
for
have
like
it, have it,
4
yeah.
weeks. No way.
When
I
we
don't.
learn all the languages, then we won't have any like miscommunication during the whole.
Well, like, first let's ask all of our group first. Does anyone speak Goblin?
Oh yeah, Mr. Guard, can you speak Goblin? Do you know what this says?
Hang on. I need to check something. Give me a second.
Yes, we did something Plant wasn't prepared for.
Oh, no. So he kind of picks up the paper, kind of looks at it. It's definitely Goblin.
Okay.
You can tell by the fact that it doesn't really make much sense.
Well, you got to think of, like, didn't the mayor say that he didn't want anyone in the town to know about this. If we go around the town and be like, this is what's going on, and then it's kind of like spreads around through the town, like, isn't that somewhat something that was against what we're supposed to do in the first place?
Does
Yeah,
have a
simple.
point.
We go back to the mayor. We try to get information from him for anybody who knows how to speak Goblin, because he must have all the connections, because he's the mayor.
Fat cat like that, I really don't think he'd know anyone who speaks Goblin.
But doesn't
Goblinese.
smart people?
We can
Like,
self
that's
teach.
how you get enough.
Probably,
Well,
but
smart
Goblin's
people
not really a
probably.
language spoken by those who are smart.
Well, mine is out the window because apparently my character's not dumb.
I think we should go to the map and just, before we do anything, just look around for a second. You know?
Why not just hold a goblin hostage next time we fight him and say, "Hey, teach us your language."
I don't think we.
It would still take several weeks, and that's several weeks of holding a goblin hostage.
Because that's in game time. That's not
Well,
real time.
oh my gosh, I really don't want to sit here for 7 weeks, especially with how the bartender treated me by saying I'm not a pumpkin. Heck no, we're getting out of Dodge as soon as we get our payment.
Out of Dodge.
Yes.
Not a phrase
Then
I've
I-
ever really heard.
Out of doggy.
Well, if no one can speak Goblin, I have
No.
one last idea.
Okay, what's your last idea?
Instead of following this path directly for where it leads to, we slightly deviate. That way we can see if there's like any groups of goblins, so we don't get confronted directly.
All right,
We
sounds
follow-
good.
We follow off the path, but near it.
You're gonna walk through the forest itself, trying to be, what, stealthily?
Yes, where we can see the path, but we're not directly on for these crude drawings.
Alright, yeah, you can do that. Are you gonna, like, follow from where you're at along the path through the bush? Or are you gonna follow the path regularly until you get to a point and then go into the bush? Or brush?
I think we should
Well, it's
follow
just-
the safest path until we get closer, and then we'll hide, right?
Until the path
Your
gets
plan?
less distinguished.
Yeah.
Less distinguished?
Yeah. You can tell by the
Forest.
ground. The ground is
Like-
very distinguishable.
You would clearly see after, like, several yards from the town, it just kind of goes back into a full forest. So there's a fair amount of brush between, or on either sides of the pathway. You could still get through it, but it would be a pain to do.
Okay. Well, let's go the easiest pathway then.
The easiest pathway would be the pathway.
Okay, we'll go through the pathway.
I'm not trying to shoot down your idea, I'm just more or less asking, like, at what point are you wanting to go into the brush to then try to sneak through?
Probably
When
like
the
a few
pathway is less
meters.
distinguished.
I guess I'm not 100% sure understanding what you mean less distinguished.
Like, you see how our pathway right now, it's yellow. But if we go through this way, it'll become a different color. So when it
Yes,
becomes
that's what
a
I'm
different
saying,
color,
like,
that's when we stop following it directly.
which would be, like, right around, oh, I can't mark because it's not there, like, right around past here, it just kind of turns into actual forest again.
Let's say we just keep going until we see any landmarks. And if we see any landmarks, we then start going on the side of the path. How about that?
Like landmarks before you get to the spot on the map that's showing, or just
Like
landmarks
any
in
landmark
general?
that's distinguishable, like not naturally made.
Okay. So you begin to progress down this pathway. It appears the mayor was correct. It doesn't seem like many people have come from this pathway in a while. Seeming as though, you do find a fair amount of tracks that appear to be animals. It seems as with the low presence of people, animals have begun to start using this path again. As you are making your way through, you really don't see a whole lot, as it's pretty much abandoned. But as you begin making your way through, you do see, in the distance, after following this path for a bit, it looks like there is a cart sitting in the center of the pathway.
Should we... How broken is the cart? Could it stand back up if it was on its side?
From where you're at, you can't tell. As is, like, this is like the very edge of your sight. You can tell it's a cart, but you can't really make much out about it.
Just walk closer to the cart.
Should we hide, Dev, or like anything? Like, and see what happens? Or should we go mess with the cart?
Since we can barely see it, how about we just make noise, see if it's a trap, see if anyone comes out.
So
you begin making noise.
Can I use my war gong? It's really
yes. loud. You begin making noise as you go through. Did you roll like war gong check?
No, I was
gong.
I
was gonna say, because if you're one, you can roll a performance for it.
Okay, I'll roll performance. I'll make it sound good. Let's see. Middle of the fields.
It's okay. You're pretty sure you've probably heard better gonging, but that also involves you having previously heard gonging, and you're not 100% sure. Nothing seems to be coming out, but you do hear the forest has now gone quiet with the loud noises you are making.
I guess...
you begin getting closer and closer to the cart. There doesn't appear to be anyone in the cart.
I dive into the cart.
Oh, there goes Frame.
So you move up fully to the cart. Make me a perception check.
I thought we were going to do a strength check where I'm diving into.
Or agility check.
Perception check. Persuasion. Perception. Oh, also I have glowing eyes, by the way, so I can see in the dark.
So you can see in the dark, and you're easy to see in the dark.
Yes.
So, you guys don't see anything. But looking over this cart, it clearly shows signs of attack. There are large claw marks in this cart, and it appears as though it has been ransacked.
Is there anything in it, or is it like all gone?
There's a few splinters of wood and a couple casks.
What's a cask?
You use divine sense. And does your character actually have a nose? I need to know this.
I have no idea.
Like, would you have a nose? Would your character actually have a sense of smell?
I don't know. I don't think it would have ears either.
Let me look at some pictures.
Like, I don't think you technically have those things, but at the same time, it's like...
Yeah, it does say that in his...
It doesn't say you don't. It says you don't need air, so I guess you don't technically have a nose, since you don't need
I don't see any nostrils on any
I'm
pictures.
like a robot that's made out of metal.
Well, it does say that...
I guess you don't technically have a nose, but you still have access to divine sense.
It does say that he is a humanoid robot, so he could potentially have a nose.
I'll let it be up to you. Do you have a nose or not? Or nostrils in general?
you like I don't mind having ears and nostrils. If you're leaving it up to me, I will say I do.
Okay, you were designed with ears and nostrils.
I'm gonna have to remember that when I draw
Whatever.
you again.
Whatever
It doesn't even
strange
have to
be that
be normal, though.
made you with
It would just be two
ears and
holes
nostrils.
in my face that I would use to.
Oh boy.
Wouldn't it technically be 4 holes?
Yes.
However, we don't have to talk about how many holes my nose has. He could be 65 holes. I don't.
No 65 nose holes. Ew.
Let him speak. Let me know what to write for my fanfics.
Alright, anyways, so
yeah,
divine
cool.
sense then.
Mm-hmm.
As you divine sense around this cart, you become aware there is something with malicious intent nearby. You sense evil. Roll me initiative.
Oh no.
Ooh.
All of us?
Or just Fran?
Yes. Everyone.
Fix that. Push your turn. Keep on click you. And then click you. There we go.
Man, Frame is going first every single time.
On the times I don't want to go
God
first.
dang it, I don't have my initiative marker on there. That's fine, that gives me time to do this.
The times I want to go first, I don't go first. Times I don't want to go first, I always go first.
Right. That's just how D&D works.
See if I can find a good battle map for this.
That protection from good and evil it's like an aura, right? That you can cast on,
Yes.
but you can only cast it on one person.
Yes,
Or is
I
it a
believe
party thing?
so. It might. Give me a second.
Okay.
Spells, protection from good and evil. One willing creature, so yeah, it is just per person.
Ugh. I was hoping it'd be like a party thing. Or just cast it on the party for like if something were to happen, but okay. Well, I don't want to cast it then. I have to be more sparing with that ability.
We're just waiting for Plant to get up the initiative sheet. Don't worry about it, chat.
Yeah. Planet's got like 500 things on his plate that you guys don't see.
True, we're very
My
grateful.
computer can handle a solid 4 things at a time.
We're
But
very
you have 500 out of the supposed 4 you have on the computer.
we're very
I don't
grateful
know how
for
you
you.
managed to do that.
We're very grateful for you. Thank you so much for putting this together for us, Plant.
I enjoy it. I just wish my computer was better at doing this stuff.
Hey, y'all saw how much I was struggling with just the freaking Roll20 site last time.
Why is there 2 frame? Oh, wow.
That was for something else.
Deviousdeviouz just resubscribed for 37 months. Stop. You've violated the law. Pay
I'm
the
still
court
trying
a
to
fine
remember my
or
abilities,
serve your
even though I
sentence.
don't have that
Your
sheet.
stolen goods are now forfeit. Vandal.
It's a lot.
Thank you so much for the resub, Dev. Let me give you some moves for you.
Moo. Moo. Moo.
Moo, moo.
37 months. Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Dev. Everything that goes into the all the subs goes
What?
back into the channel, so thank you. I appreciate it. Oh no.
What's happening?
So that did move them to the new map.
Oh man. I have not played Skyrim in a while, but I know that's from Skyrim.
I really gotta watch the stream when I get internet, man.
I can't
Don't
wait.
worry, it's just a forest path that everyone's freaking out about.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to freak out too if everybody else is freaking out.
Well,
Now I
go
feel like
ahead.
I'm freaked out because I'm not freaking out.
Frame had like
That's good.
27 copies, so that's why I was freaking out.
27 coffees.
Yeah.
It's not healthy.
That's really, yeah, no, that's not. That's over like 2,000 milligrams of caffeine. Is mOoO alive or is she just pure coffee?
Me? I'm pure L, thank you very much.
Wow.
Well, if you had 27 coffees, somebody's just pure caffeine.
Oops.
No, they're pure coffee, not caffeine. I'm sorry. Well, they're both, actually. You drink so much coffee, you start peeing coffee.
That's
That's how you know
not
you're
coffee.
doing
That's soda.
I think that would
it.
really
Never
hurt
pissed
to pee
your
coffee.
Coca-Cola just come out.
Hey,
of
but you get to sell it, so it'd be worth it.
Oh my goodness sakes. You guys are so silly.
Look, they sell poo coffee. You could probably get away selling fucking pea coffee.
I'm not
It's nice,
selling
fresh,
any
you can
kind
barrel,
of
you can sell it
coffee.
by the
What?
Gallon?
Camu's not gonna sell gamer girl coffee?
No, absolutely not.
That would exist. That totally would exist. Shoot, gamer
You
girl.
bet that Camu doesn't love you enough.
Oh,
Camu doesn't love you enough to sell her bodily fluids to you.
gross. Ew, no one would want that anyways.
I
no.
don't know. You don't give enough faith to the other people out there.
I get, you know, you're right. I give a lot of faith that they would not want my stuff. You're right.
Yep, taking
I
it
don't think you know that
Fair order.
there's a what is it? There's a buyer for everyone. Like there's a. It doesn't
Is
matter
there a
what
seller
you
for
some
everyone?
people want to buy it.
I don't even
There's
want
a
to think right now.
for everyone.
Oh no, so your guys' stuff all did go to the turn order. Cool. That makes my life a lot easier.
I don't see it on my screen, honestly.
You don't see the turn
Sure.
order?
No.
No,
Do you see my
it-
stream?
It's on the left side. I see it on your stream.
Y'all can see stuff on a screen. Lucky.
Can the rest can you see the turn order, Dev?
Yeah, I see it both on stream and my side.
Where is
Oh,
the
no,
Does it
turn?
look correct on your side?
It's on the left of the screen where it's flat. Don't
Oh.
you see it, Moo? It's right there.
Yeah, I know, but I guess we're gonna have to roll again because it's not here. It's 17, 13, 7, and 9. I guess you don't have to really. Well, you're gonna have to put Dev in last place for the initiative, but other than that, should be fine.
There we go. It's at least sorting now. It's all correct on my screen, and I guess that's all that really matters. All right, position yourselves how you would have each other have your guys'
Okay, well,
position.
And Moo, there's two of you. Never mind.
I'm good. Think this is correct.
There we go.
I think that's good.
All right. The Dong, the strongest of formations.
The dong?
Don't worry, I'll make it a true dog. There you go.
Gobo.
Oh no, it's the gobos.
Not the gobos. Anything but the gobos. Oh, that's a lot of gobo. I don't like gobo. Oh.
More than what's supposed to be there.
Okay, well, that's less of a problem, I guess.
Chew!
Bless you.
Chew!
Bless you.
Oh, that actually hurt.
I'm sorry.
The Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera. All I know is there's gobos.
Oh no, how'd they roll a 22?
Ah, nuts. That guy's going first.
Alright, so the goblin goes first. As you see a arrow go flying out from behind the tree line.
What about the arrow?
Hey, he's looking at the wrong direction. He can't
I
possibly
know, I'm just
hit
putting
us.
them out.
No, trust me, he's just aiming wrong.
He's just
We're
aiming.
good, guys. He won't hit us. We're good.
Man, we should not have
An
let that
arrow was
little.
out in your direction.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's Moo, watch out. He's being aimed straight up ahead.
I see it. It's coming. Oh my goodness sakes. What will happen?
Always facing the right direction. What's your AC?
AC?
Your armor class, yes.
I think it changed from light to heavy.
It's medium. I believe scale mail? So I think you have a 15 unless you also have a shield.
I don't think I have a shield. Oh, I have medium armor, and I guess I have a shield. It does say that I have a shield.
Okay, cool. So then you would have a 17 to your armor. But, regrettably,
It was a crit.
flying and hit your armor. You take 3 damage.
Oh man, 3 damage.
Better than 12.
1, 2, 3.
Next, it's Frame's turn.
Okay, Frame, what you gonna do?
You are currently about 20 feet from the nearest goblin, about 30 feet from the furthest one. They
There's
are
one
currently
goblin.
in a U shape. You could move up about 25 feet and put yourself in between all 4 of them.
Can I? So who's been attacked? Where is mOoO on the table?
You guys are currently in the configuration I would refer to as the cock and balls. She is the left nut. You're the right nut.
You couldn't use any other.
Very
If it makes you
nice.
feel any better, the tip is made from the guy with a spear.
Perfect. Yay!
The tip of the spear is the literal tip of the spear.
I have the hand crossbow. I believe I can hit the one that's 35 feet away from me with that.
You'd be able to hit, I think, all of them, yeah. Whichever one. The furthest one is 30 feet away.
30 feet.
The one that, because I think I get a disadvantage if they're too far away.
They're not
You
far
get
away.
disadvantage if they're too far away, yes, but I think you technically also get disadvantage if they're too close.
Do any of them have missing health, like the low, or they all have like full health?
They all
we
have
didn't hit
full
any of
health.
them.
This is the second round of combat, and mOoO is injured now.
Well, the one that attacked mOoO, just have him shoot the hand crossbow at that one.
– 18 will hit. Give me a damage.
Oh, nice.
6. After firing arrow, you return fire back, and you see that embeds well and deep into him. Doesn't look like that felt very good. Can't imagine it would.
Thank God somebody else did that roll for me, or else I would have missed.
You've still missed a lot during this time.
I mean,
Fine.
yeah, but hey, look, they made a connection.
That's true.
He's fine.
Wait, where are all your
Right.
bolts? You don't have any bolts.
This is the second campaign you guys have done. I figured we wouldn't keep track of bolts at the moment.
That would
For
take I don't know how many
non-excessive
bolts I would make.
scenarios.
That would cause so many problems.
I would say, like, dog, you have no bolts. You're firing air.
I'm just firing whatever's in my
I would
backpack.
just not tell you guys you're out of bolts and let you be like, oh, I'm sorry that attack missed. Oh, I'm sorry that attack missed. Can't do it. Your turn.
You totally
It's my
could.
turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Your character like
see.
sits there, fires a bolt, wrecks nothing, fires another
Why?
bolt, wrecks nothing, fires another bolt.
I have 2 more spells during this time.
You used your 1 spell and you haven't taken a rest yet, so you would only have the 1 spell.
No, it says that I have 3. Cause I
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have
The
3.
rest before.
Frame has 2.
I have
Yeah.
2 left. I
haven't
don't
used any yet.
know. There could be something bigger after this, after we get done with these goblins, but maybe not.
They are
hopefully.
also only goblins.
Okay, alright, fine. How far away can I be for Toll of the Dying?
It should tell you Toll of the Dead.
Information. Oh, range 60 feet, okay. I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on the one that Frame hit. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright. Let me remind myself what needs to be rolled for Toll of the Dead, because I believe this is a saving throw against a creature. Wisdom saving throw. Let's see how a goblin's wisdom does. That looks about right.
Wisdom. Am I supposed to roll a
saving
wisdom?
throw? No, I roll the wisdom saving throw. Go back to
Okay.
your spells. You need to see your spell save DC. 13. Let's see if this goblin beats a 13. Go ahead and roll me damage for that.
Is that a
And since
D4?
It would be a D8 normally, but since this goblin has taken damage, it's going to be a D12. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll me a D12.
Here you go.
7 points of damage. You hear
You're welcome.
bells in the air as this goblin is struck by a force and falls over dead.
Yay! Alright, and I think, that's the end of my turn, because I don't have really
Unless you
anything
want to
else.
move or use anything with a bonus action. You could move out of the way of being the one closer to them.
Okay, well, let me see how far I can move away. Alright, I'll move behind our, armor friend. There we are.
Alright. So next is that guy with a spear.
What is his name, by the way?
Oh, he could get within range of that, so he's going to go ahead and he's going to go charge forward with his spear and get into the thick of it.
Okay.
And he will make an attack with a spear.
On which one?
We'll say the one straight back from him. That is enough to hit a goblin.
Yay!
Why do I have dice on? I don't want to roll these dice. Why the...
It says piercing 5.
Yeah, piercing 5, but then it's also showing a D4 for that for some reason.
Interesting.
So he does 5 damage, and that would be... No. You know what? That is not it. As after that spear attack, he reels back and makes a second attack. That, unfortunately, doesn't hit.
Dang it, that sucks.
It is now your turn, Dev.
Well, I'd like to do Eldritch Blast on this little dude.
Go ahead and make your attack.
I would like to. Ooh, I don't think that's gonna hit. No.
10 unfortunately does not hit.
Well, I'm gonna. Uh, are these trees climbable, or are these like bushes?
You're a spider. Those trees are climbable.
Second question. Uh, am I
No.
still sticky from last time?
No, you're not.
Okay, I'll do that.
When you woke up this morning, you would find that you are no longer sticky.
I'd like to go over, and go behind this tree.
Go behind the tree? Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and move your character. If you click, I believe if you click your character, if you right-click your character, or if you click your character, and then what is it? God dang it, can I not do it because it's not my character?
Uh-oh, that's not good.
No, there's a way where you can grab your character, and oh, there it is. You grab your character, you click it, and then you click with the left one while still holding the right one, and it will show you your distance that you're going. And then you can make another click to mark where that spot is, and then it will move your character that far.
Oh, interesting.
So hold it with left click, right click it, it'll move your little marker, and then right click wherever you're wanting to make a turn, and that will make another turn, and it will tell you how far your character is moving that time too, as well as move your character at the end of it.
Chat, he's holding a little grenade.
Who's holding a little grenade?
Dev is. Look at this.
Oh, good. Alright, so Gabo 1
That makes perfect sense.
will swing at our valiant guard. I know that's not going to be a hit.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Close that guy with a spear. Gabo number 2. That will be a hit. With a short sword. For 4 damage.
Oh, man.
And Gabo number 3. Getting a sword strike onto him that looks pretty nasty.
Ah, no.
You see a spray of blood go past as this sword embeds itself into him. Frame, it's your turn again.
So, where are they positioned again?
They are still in a U shape, though this time without the head Gabo, in the same spot they were before. So they're about 30-ish feet away from you.
Okay, so they didn't move too much farther away, so I'm probably still just going to use the...
Hi, MJB.
They didn't move farther
Two
away from you. The only thing is the
Yay,
goblin who was
thank you so
closest
much
to
for
you
the
is
raid.
dead.
With 1 viewers.
Here's
Okay.
some moves for you.
So I'm going to attack... So not that one. I guess it doesn't really matter, just another goblin with the same crossbow.
Alright, go ahead and roll me that, Dev.
If you haven't already, please leave MJB a follow. He's amazing, and he streams video
Doesn't hit,
games.
unfortunately.
Dang it, that sucks. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
It's your turn, Moo.
Alright, I am going to use my spell to heal our friend with
Does
healing.
your spell have that distance?
It has a 60. Look at this. Look,
Okay.
I'll show you.
That's 300.
60 feet.
No, that's 300 feet away.
I'm not 300.
Are you wanting to use that spell right now?
How damaged? You never told us how damaged it is.
No, I didn't.
He
But
took
it did
both
look
damage.
pretty goddamn nasty.
Alright, fine. I will heal him with the words. I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, MJB, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a
MJB,
good
do you got the points to roll on our thing before you head to bed?
Yeah.
That could make it better for us, or worse.
Good enough. On the guard, rude.
Alright, healing word. Are we ready? Here you go.
Buff the guard, who knows?
I have 20k. Oh, that's terrifying for me.
That's great. What do you mean terrifying?
I guess I healed 6 to him.
See what that does.
But yeah, I seriously hope you have a good sleep, MJB. It was nice having you here, and thank you again so much for the raid. I super appreciate it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Bless you.
So, Camu, we'll say that spell didn't go off yet. But, you see after this guard takes that wound, he kind of falls over.
No! Ugh.
Go ahead, don't use that spell slot yet. The guard is on the ground, so Dev, it's now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to first. Okay, can I climb up on top of the tree?
You can.
Okay. I presume the tree is 30 feet or less, so I'm gonna climb up to the top, right here.
Well, I thought you already spent the last term climbing, so...
No, last turn I just went behind the
Oh,
tree.
we'll just get through the tree. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I climb up to the top of the tree, and I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on Goblin Dude.
Right, go ahead and make me an attack.
Let me switch over to my character, and there. I don't think that's gonna hit.
Regrettably, that does not. Which makes it Gabo's turn.
Oh no.
Seeing the target they were attacking is now on the ground, they will take full advantage of this. You see the first one strike downward, connecting with the guard.
No! Dev, why?
The second one following suit.
Oh no. They're going to
He's
kill me.
already dead. He's already dead.
Leave him alone.
And the third one
Oops.
joining in.
Do I have anything to revive him?
It is now Frame's turn.
Is there anything I can do to put him back up? Any one of my supposed spells?
You do have Lay on Hand, but that is a touch distance.
Of course it's
And that's-
touched it.
And that's
I'll
only heal.
mentally cast it. No, I'm kidding. No. How far away is he from me?
He's about 25 feet.
You could still move there and then touch him.
Let me go.
You
do
can move
that.
30 feet and still touch him.
So I'll move 25 feet to him and then cast Lay on the Hands.
Alright, you move to him. You
Sucks, but-
have
I'm
a
very-
pool of 10 points for Lay on Hand. How many of those do you want to use?
Wait, so how much health does he have?
That's a secret.
Come on. You know what? So I have a pool of 10. So if I cast Lay on the Hands and use 5, I can use Lay on the Hands again, and then use my remainder 5, and then I can't use it anymore.
Yeah, you have 10 until... Is it a short rest or a long rest? I believe it's a long rest. You have a total of 10 you can use pretty much whenever.
How far away from? I don't think you can answer this either, but I'm just asking. How far away until the next rest? If you can't answer, just tell me you can't answer it. 'Cause I'm not
That'd
sure
literally
you know.
be up to whenever you guys decide to rest.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
Oh, Okay,
You
well
guys
then
have been traveling
let
for a
me-
while,
Well, we're kind of in the middle of a
maybe
goblet fight, so you can't
a
rest
couple
right
hours.
So I'm just gonna use fingers. I'll just use 5 on him. 5 of the 10 on him.
Okay. All right. And I believe lay on hand is. Would you drop your shield, or would you just still have your shield out and just touching him?
I'd probably keep my shield and touch him
Okay,
that
so
way.
then that would be your. That would take your action.
Oof. That's fine. No.
You do have the spell Shield, which is 1 reaction.
I might as well do that just in case.
That's just if you are about to be hit by an attack,
now.
then you can cast Shield, which will give you a +5 to your AC.
So yeah, that'll be the backup. So if they are going to attack me, then I want to cast it. If they're not going to attack me, then
Well,
there's no need to.
They're definitely gonna
Well, you do
attack
have
you.
a good amount of armor.
Yeah. So
All right. It is now
I
your
don't
turn, Camu.
Okay.
really kind of hard to do it when I don't know.
So, is Frame casting the shield around himself, correct?
No, he
What?
hasn't casted that yet. That is a reaction thing you can do, or if
Okay.
you're going to be hit.
It's
I
like a clock.
So you said that I should say my last one, my healing word did not count, right?
Yeah, because the thing was rolled, and so essentially, guard would have just fallen over after that hit.
Okay. So I still have 2 slots remaining then for
Yep.
my spells. Okay. I am going to put a shield of faith around our little friend right now.
Which little friend?
The guard.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, here we go. Did I do it? Oh, I guess I didn't roll it. Whoops. Wow.
You don't need to roll it. I will make note of it.
Okay. And then I guess...
And that is only a bonus action, so you do have your full action as well.
Action is moving, right? Or is it more spells?
Movements, actions, anything. Bonus actions, bonus action. You have all 3 in a turn.
I am going to... Interesting. I'm just really worried about our little friend here, but sometimes I don't want to get too close. I'm gonna do another toll of the dead on this guy.
On which one?
The
On that one? All
yeah.
right. Your save was a 13, correct?
Yes.
He does not pass, but he has not taken damage, so go ahead and roll me a d8.
D8. Here we go.
Well, it doesn't matter. That's enough to kill him.
Yay!
And after that, it's that guy. So we're gonna go over to Dev.
Oh, I'd like to shoot this guy in the head with my Eldritch Blast.
Go ahead and roll me the attack.
Oh.
Oh no, get ready guys. Watch out.
Nat 1.
It was a roll
Guys,
of 4.
cover. Duck and cover.
Tab's calling us to duck and cover. We better duck and cover.
It's gonna blow.
We're going down. We didn't listen to Dev.
It happens. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
19.
I'm pretty sure that freaking guard has more health than all of us.
He only has 5 health right now, if he was dead.
So I hit
I
the
don't know
guard
who-
while shooting.
You kind of mess up your hand trying to cast that spell, and gonna have a disadvantage on next turn.
Hmm.
So, first Gabo. Seeing this paladin has now run up. He's going to attempt to take his take the advantage they currently have and try to finish off this person on the ground.
He has
Come
a shield.
on.
He has a shield.
Shield would be useless when you're out cold.
Trying to help the guy. I don't want you guys killing him. Should have used all freaking 10. Man.
There's my page.
Stupid goblins.
But due to the spell that has been cast, as the blade comes down, it kind of tanks off as the shimmer appears over the guard.
Yay!
The second Gabo, however, decides to try to take an attack against the new person. And it makes an attack against Frame's Paladin. Missing entirely.
Yay.
It is now your turn, Frame.
Hey. Alright, so I have a question. I know that Lay on of Hands uses, the healing pool. Does any spell that uses, healing spells, is it all from the same healing pool?
No, if you have a spell that does healing, that would cost a spell slot. Lay on Hands is its own separate pool of health points you can give to people.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I know I have, Cleanse or Cure Wounds.
You do.
Is that a
That would cost you
personal
one of
thing,
your...
or-
That would cost you one of your spell slots. You could also use your spell slots to do smites, but that would not take away from your lay on hand pool of health points.
Okay. And I can use the Cure Wounds on anybody.
Yes, within the range.
Well, I mean, yeah, that goes.
He's right
with-
there, so I mean he's within range.
So I want to use my Cure Wounds on the same guy I used Lay on of Hands with.
All right.
The guard.
That will take one of your spell slots. Dev, go ahead and roll me that.
At what level? 1?
He only has first level.
I was making sure.
I know, it asks you even if you don't have any. Oh, not bad.
And I only have 2 spell slots I can use, right?
Yes.
Let me take out one of those. There you go. You now have 1 left.
Show spell description. It does take an action. You do have a bonus action, but I don't think that you really have anything you can use a bonus action for.
If not, then don't worry about it. We'll just skip the bonus action.
Alright. Camus, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's see. So I guess he is healed and Frame's not missing any health, so I guess I'll do Toll on the Dead on let's see, let me show you which goblin I'm hitting. This one.
Okay. You know, if you just point to the goblin and you just hold the click, it will make a little ring on them.
Maybe instead I'll do this goblin instead. This one. That's
Okay.
attacking our guy.
You said Toll the Dead?
Yeah, Toll the Dead.
Alright, 13 wisdom saving throw, and he doesn't pass. Go ahead and roll me the damage.
Yay, which one?
It's a d8 since he hasn't taken any damage yet.
I got you. You can take that one
Oh,
instead.
lucky you. It seems to hit him pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
The lovely chorus of bells fills the air as he takes 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Guy with a spear. Dev, go ahead, do what you're gonna do.
Let me change my character. Okay, gonna shoot at the disadvantage with
Go
my
ahead.
Eldritch Blast. That's
That's-
been higher than everything I've gotten before.
Unfortunately, doesn't hit, but that's true.
I'm gonna just stay up in the safety of the tree. I'm just making fireworks.
All right.
Pew pew pew.
Gabo is still up. Panicked, he's going to attempt to throw his sword at the paladin.
Uh-oh.
Missing horribly.
Yay.
Yes.
The second
Everybody's
time,
accuracy is bad.
however, he's going to strike at you.
Oh, goodness.
For 8 points of damage.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
As you see this blade comes and clangs right in, sticking into your metal bits.
That's a lot.
My health was 20, was it not?
It was
22?
21.
Okay, so it's 21. And so this is the first amount of damage I've taken so far.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 21 minus 8.
Yep.
Yep.
That means you have 2 HP left.
No, that's not true.
That's not how that works, Dev.
That is not true.
I
Betcha.
have more than 2 HP, Dev.
It is now your turn, though, Frame.
Oh, wait. Oh, because he attacked. Oh, sorry. Alright, so it's my. So how many goblins we got left on the field? It's just one.
About 2 gobos.
And you can't tell me which one has the lowest amount of health.
You see
Oh.
one is looking pretty bad. The one that was spending some time, the one who just threw his weapon at you.
That's the one I want to attack.
Alright. You will require moving, and to move, you will get an attack of opportunity against you.
That, or you can use your crossbow.
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna use my crossbow, but is he too far away from my?
You can make the attack at disadvantage. He's too close. Which I don't know, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's usually what they do for...
Easier. No, he's closer. He's easier to hit. But
Honestly, you know what, screw it, yeah, go ahead, roll it anyway.
Roll it. It's
Don't
just
gotta roll at disadvantage. 13. Regrettably doesn't hit, though.
Dang
I
it.
know.
Let's see what I've gotten if it was.
That would have been nice.
Hypotheticals.
Is it my turn?
That it would be.
Okay. I'm gonna finish off Red Goblin, I think, with Tolo the Dead again.
And I will roll that. And he does not pass.
Uh-oh.
Down he goes.
Yay!
Dev, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna bang bang Eldritch Blast.
Go ahead and roll me your Eldritch Blast. That does not hit.
Duck and cover.
Fucking cover.
Seeing this,
Damn
that
it.
the goblin is alone, he is going to attempt to run for his life. Brain, go ahead and make me an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. So what do I have to roll? Just.
It's just an attack. Ooh,
Well, then,
regrettably, that does not hit.
Dang it.
At least I
Goblin
tried.
disappears into the brush from where they came.
No! They keep getting away! Why?
Combat
Just
is
because I
over.
suck at aiming, apparently.
Dang, guys, should we have a rest after that? Holy moly.
I
Also,
want a long rest.
I'm
If we can.
gonna go see if our friend is okay. Are you okay?
You see, he is not getting up.
What?
Uh,
I didn't heal him enough.
He is still bleeding, but most of the wounds are started closing from the healing done to him. But he is not getting
Good.
up.
I have an idea, guys.
What's up?
Maybe he just needs a good rest, and he'll right back up.
That's about right. Yeah, I kind of agree. That's why we
Alright.
need a long rest.
Can I wrap up him in the spider silk so he just looks like a cocoon and hang him from the tree?
Do you think that would be a wise idea? But I mean, you technically can.
Well, if I were to do that, then he wouldn't be targeted by any goblins if they come by. He'd be safe. Like, oh look, it's just some dead creature. They won't target.
Dev technically has a point.
Yeah,
Not
but
for,
if
like,
we...
spider logic, but I mean, I guess.
Okay. So I'm gonna use up 20 feet of my spider web to wrap him up and then hang him from this tree. And I'm gonna stay at the top of this tree while y'all rest.
Okay. That sounds good to me. Do you think we...
Any objections?
do you think we've solved the problem, or do you think this is not the problem?
Well, I mean, you did watch that goblin run away.
We gotta find a way to stop them from running away. Them cowards.
Okay.
I guess... should we go after the goblin? Or should we stay here and rest?
Well, you're missing 8 health. Almost half your whole health.
I'm missing
And
4
you do know
health.
this is a spot where the goblins have ambushed you. They even left a cart here.
Yeah, well, why would they come
Would this
aside?
be a wise spot to come back to? Or would this be a wise spot to stay at?
I'll be keeping watch, so we'll be safe. See, I got him in a cocoon.
That's so
He's
funny.
safe.
Oh my gosh.
He's in my cocoon.
Alright,
I'm at
fine.
full health, so we'll be safe.
Should we all get in the tree then?
I don't think it's gonna hold the automaton.
Okay. Frame, come over here. Come sleep on the bottom of the tree.
Sleep on the bottom of the tree.
Perfect. And let's just go to sleep for the night.
Want me to roll the perception for while everyone else is sleeping?
Yeah. Who else? Who is taking? What orders are you guys taking watch?
Oh, I'm just doing the whole watch.
I just shut down. So
You're just not gonna sleep?
I guess
Whoever-
I can
whoever-
also watch.
You would incur a rank of exhaustion if you're taking a long rest without resting.
do you
There's not
mean?
much to take from one rank, but after one rank, you start taking penalties from exhaustion.
Okay, I'll take
I'll
the
take-
other
I'll take-
round.
I'll take the first shift because they'll probably, if they do come back, they'll come back soon.
Okay, and I'll take second rest. Or I'll take
Alright.
second watch.
Okay.
So then, Dev, go ahead and roll me a perception check for your rest, or for your watch. The watch seems to go pretty well. Nothing has really happened.
Does the guard not move?
But you notice after roughly 3 hours into your watch, you hear screaming and you hear the sounds of thrashing and struggling and hyperventilating.
Gee,
You would also hear this, Frame.
of course. Yeah.
Cam is just dead
You
asleep.
hear
Okay.
frantic sounds.
So I want to just walk to it. I just want to explore, figure out where it's coming
As
from.
you walk around the tree, you see that the guard is now standing there at the other end of the bait, or he would be standing close to the cart, actually. He's standing there hyperventilating, holding nothing more than his hand ankles, looking around frantically.
You gotta go
I
talk to him.
tend to the guard.
Adventure, you're finally awake.
So
You
you
barely
approach
made
the
out.
guard. Go ahead and let's make me a deck save.
Which one of us?
Whoever would be approaching the guard.
That would be Dev.
I thought that was it Dev or was it me?
Whichever
Oh,
one of you
you
would
said-
approach him first, make me a deck save.
Well, I was up
Okay.
here first. So I'll just do free.
Alright, frame it is.
So just plain dexterity?
Deck save.
Oh, okay.
All right. So as you go and you go to approach him, you like try to put a hand on his shoulder or something.
Yeah, to kind of like, I guess, put him at ease or relax him or whatever.
So as like your hand makes contact with his shoulder, before you get a chance to get a word out, he turns around, swinging his hand axe wildly at you,
Seems about right.
before
Yeah.
taking a few seconds to kind of remember who you are and kind of calming down and getting back into a more normal state of breathing. What the hell happened?
Like, I don't know. Trying to figure that out.
We're fighting goblins, and I took a massive hit. God, he kind of grabs to his side, feeling the fresh wound, and then everything just went black. I woke up covered in some cocoon,
Oh, I forgot.
alone. Where's the others?
Oh, pumpkin's up here. You
Oh.
kind of passed out, so I just wrapped you in a cocoon for safety.
Of
They wouldn't die. Are you alive?
course I'm alive.
Okay, just making sure, because you weren't moving in the cocoon for a while.
Get it for protection. We're trying
Yes.
to keep you safe.
We didn't want you to fall out the tree.
I guess I appreciate it, but please don't next time.
Would you rather me, I have a shovel. Would you rather me just dig a hole for you? Put you in it?
No, that neither.
Well, what would you have done in my situation, huh?
Probably placed you on a bedroll.
We don't have any.
I have one.
I didn't know that. I just had a tent.
I believe Frame also does, and
Wait, what?
no, Camus has a blanket.
I do have a blanket.
I don't think I do because I'm a freaking robot. All I have to do is.
You just stand.
And there
Well, I
you
mean,
go.
sometimes it's nice to just lay down.
That is true. But
I
I've
don't
never
know it is. I'm a robot. I just walk around everywhere.
I've never stayed in a
True.
a cocoon. It could be comfortable.
How are we supposed to know? That was a high.
That would have
floor
occurred
that we
about
got this
3
far.
hours into your first watch.
Okay. So then how it's 6-hour watch, right? For Dev?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Frame will
Well, I
have
do,
obtained all the sleep he needs for the night. Well, after in about 3 more hours.
Okay.
The guard will need a full 8 hours, though.
Yeah, I can understand. I'm so back.
I'm glad he's awake though and fine.
Do I roll another perception for the last 3 hours that I'm doing the watch?
No, you have rolled your perception for this watch, so you're fine.
Okay. Can I go in my cobweb in the cocoon that you got out of?
Sure.
They'll never suspect it.
And then it's my turn for watch.
Yes, unless you want Dev to take all, or not Dev, Frame to take all the watches.
No, I'll let Frame sleep. I only had let me see how much I had hit point wise. I only had 3 hit points of damage. So am I healed by now or?
Yeah.
It would only be the 6 hours have passed. You would need 8 hours to get the full rest.
So how many health points did I regain?
After 8 hours, you regain everything.
But I need to be asleep for that, right? Or not?
Yes, you need to be asleep for about 8 hours to obtain or to get everything back.
Okay.
And how long does
Except in
short
frames
rest?
takes. Short rest is about an hour.
So when mOoO have gotten one of the short hour rests because she was asleep for 6 hours, and then she's doing the last part.
I mean, she can, but I believe she doesn't get spells back on short rest. You're the only one that can get spells back on a rest.
That's okay. I think I'll just. So how many did I heal in the 6 hours? Just one
There'd
point.
be. Are you wanting to sleep until you get your spells back, or just till your health back?
Frame has more damage, and so I think I should let him sleep. Honestly.
He only needed the 6 hours. After 6 hours, he's good to go. He only needs the 6 hours of just sitting somewhere to get the full effects of a rest, or a long rest. But you and the guard both need full or long rests to get all of your stuff back.
All right, Frame. How about you take it? Because considering you're a robot.
Sure.
All right, I'm going back to sleep.
You would only need to sleep for 2 more hours. You could let Frame take the mid rest or mid watch, and then you could be awake while Frame just does whatever.
Okay, sounds good. So I'll sleep for
So
2 more
I'm just
hours.
mostly asking who's gonna do what.
Frame, you go first, and then I'll finish up with the watch.
Okay.
All right, then I will need a perception check from Frame.
Well, from Dev, but yeah.
Yes,
Correct.
but from Frame's character sheet.
Yes,
Get back
that is
there.
true.
Nothing happens on your rest or on your watch.
Yay.
Okay. So I guess I got all my spells back, as well as all of my hit points
All
back.
your spells, all your hit points, and any of your per day items.
Alright. Where is my spells? I need to add those back real fast.
You'll just be able to push long rest, and it will give you the benefits of long rest. Should replenish everything.
Oh, well, I already restored my health points in my thing, so it's fine. Alright.
Okay.
So you want me to roll a perception then?
Yes. And Frame, you can do one if you want, or you can do reading books, whatever you're going to be doing with your couple hours till the rest are awake.
We'll do the perception check.
Perception.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you guys don't see anything on your watch.
Yay.
You guys are all healed back up.
Perfect. Alright, I think we should go track that goblin. Don't you guys think so? So we can end this?
It depends on how far away he is. He did run away, and then we took a rest, so he's been on the road for about 8 hours, 9 hours.
Well, let's just follow the road.
Okay, I guess so.
Or maybe
You're
there's
gonna
something
follow the
you
main
left.
road or where the goblins went.
Where the
Right.
goblins went.
Before that, one thing. Maybe there's something we didn't see in this carriage. Can I look for any secret hidden compartments? Maybe they're smuggling something. Maybe some alcohol. Illegal
Go
alcohol.
ahead and roll me a
Investigation.
an investigation check.
Probably nothing in here.
You don't find too terribly much besides the things I had already mentioned. Some loose scrap pieces of wood that clearly were broken off, some scratches, the 2 barrels that were there, and
And barrels.
yeah, I mentioned there was 2 barrels.
Is there stuff in the barrels?
If you look inside the barrels, you will see they are full of salt.
Full of salt.
I want to lick the salt.
Of course.
It would taste salty if you could taste.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I can't taste, so I don't know what salt is. So I
Alright.
go and try to learn what salt is.
That's a good idea. Alright, let's go after the goblins, guys.
Alright, sounds
Alright.
good.
What order are you guys going to be traveling in?
Well,
Hmm.
I don't mind going first if you guys
I
don't
think
mind.
that sounds good.
Alright, I'm fine with this.
Alright. So you begin to step through the brush to make your way down the path you saw the goblin take. Camu, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Dexterity.
Dang, who could have thought the 1d1 would roll a 1?
There's my dexterity.
As you step foot into this brush, not even a foot, not even like roughly a foot through, you feel your foot step on something hard
Owie.
that gives way underneath,
Ah!
and you hear a quick twang of metal. But you manage to pull yourself back as you see 2 iron jaws snap up right where your foot used to be.
Man, there's a bear trap on the ground. Aww. Dev, we're gonna have to be careful crossing this. Could you perhaps maybe just like start throwing your web everywhere and then like see if you can set off any more traps?
Look for some traps. You found one.
Yeah, I know. My foot tingles from it. Thank you.
Who's the best at looking for traps?
You?
What?
You've got 8 eyeballs. What are you, what are you talking about?
Camu, now is not the time to be specious.
Wow. Just because I have many eyes doesn't mean I can look for traps. I can make traps, but that doesn't mean I can spot them. But fine. I'll humor you.
Thank you.
I'll look for some traps. I'll see if there's any traps in the trees. Because I'm familiar with trees.
Okay, sounds good, Dev.
Alright, so are you going to be doing this whole trek? Because it looks like this... It kind of looks like a path, but it looks like they took some pretty decent care to make it not look like an actual path that's been well trotted. Plenty of foliage brought in from other sides of it.
Maybe try and see if any of the foliage has been disturbed recently.
Well, you can clearly tell it was probably disturbed recently, given
No,
one of your
in
friend's most recent encounters.
in the trees, I mean.
Oh, in the trees?
Mm-hmm.
No, you really don't see much in the trees.
Like, I see
But,
nothing, or I don't see much.
It looks like the trees hang down a bit lower here. Can't fully tell if that's just from them growing or if maybe intentional by the goblins. As you're walking through the path, give me some perception checks, though. I'll need about 3.
From Just Dev?
Alright. Who is taking first down this? Are you taking first looking?
Oh, we have Frame in the front right now.
Okay, cool. Then go ahead and roll me a dex save.
Boom. Oh no.
Alright. As you're walking through,
He's gonna
You
fall like a
hear-
chunk of brick.
Oh, goodness.
you hear a very familiar sound as you see 2 metal jaws snap up around your foot as you're walking down this path.
Dev.
You take 4 piercing damage as you step in this bear trap.
Alright, we need a new plan, because obviously there's bear traps everywhere. Is there... Dev, can we pick up rocks and throw them everywhere? Or like branches or sticks or anything?
If you could find them.
I'm metal. Let me just walk through the whole thing.
No, Frame, that's a horrible idea.
You've already taken 4 damage from one.
That's fine. 4 minus
Can I-
21.
Can I try
That's
and
fine.
follow the path slightly ahead of everybody else, but on top of the trees instead? And keep my eye
You
out.
can.
Okay.
Since you can climb, you can do that. Because I believe you can climb at your full movement speed, correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah,
Do you
able
want
to
me
go
to
ahead
roll
on the trees. Roll
another
me a
perception?
perception check. You see there is a large pile of leaves in the track ahead of you. Or I guess ahead of the party, since you're in the trees.
Hey guys, there's these leaves over here. May want to avoid them.
No. Okay, we'll avoid them, Dev. And then we avoid them, right?
As you take your care to try to step around these piles of leaves. Everything seems alright so far. As you continue to make your way through, roll me another perception check, Dev.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay. Hey guys, there's nothing here. I don't see anything. Trust me,
We're all good, guys. We're all good.
we're good.
Oh my gosh. This team, I
That's-
swear.
As you're going through, you kind of feel there's something you just crawled over seemed different than the rest. Which concerns you because you're in the
It was probably just the wind.
So who's
Probably
next
just
in
the-
line?
I guess that would be me.
Alright. So as you're walking through, you feel something kind of grab your foot. Make me
Ew.
a dex save.
Oh man, okay. Hold on, let's see. A
got a
dex
5.
save.
You feel this thing kind of wrap around your foot, and that kind of annoys you. So you like bend down to start trying to mess with it. And as you bend down, you hear this loud crack above your head. As you look up, out of the way, have now collided with each other. Fortunately, where you used to be.
What, like 2 hammers colliding together, or what was colliding
Like,
together?
2 logs held up on either side come crashing together.
Guys, this is kind of dangerous. This is kind of dangerous. Are you sure we shouldn't get, like, any, like... Dev, try picking, like, one of those tree branches.
What would that? Do you think it's just a random lever disguised as a tree branch?
No, hopefully not. I think that we should just use your web, honestly. Let's use some of your web, and then we can collect it back.
For what?
For the traps that's everywhere.
We don't know where the traps are though. That's the point.
We'll just start flinging it all over the place. You can do that, right?
I only have so much web.
Friend, why don't you...
Can I try continue the same method? Hopefully we avoid more traps.
Oh my gosh, this is the worst idea ever. Okay. Frame, you could also try, like, putting your sword on the ground and, like, smacking it around and see if you can get anything before it gets us.
As you make your way through, you see it seems pretty safe so far. You see it begins to kind of like, of course, kind of begins to bow out again. It seems like there's been less care to hide the trail here. Almost as if this is an actual path they've been taking. As you come to find yourself now standing in front of a small barrier of trees.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Does anybody know the move cut? Who knows the move cut here?
Probably you can climb it, maybe. I don't know.
Technically, that would be either you or Camus, as those are both ones that will learn more utilities.
I want to try to chop the trees down.
Yeah, he does have a sword. That's a good point.
I do have an axe, actually, which would technically work at chopping trees.
Yeah, chop those
Okay.
trees.
You don't need to chop these trees. These trees look like they're already dead for the most part. Seems like they're more put here to block a path
Oh, perfect.
and keep
If
it
they're-
hidden almost.
Guys, I have an idea.
What is
Hear
it?
me out. They're dead trees. That means they don't have that much moisture in them. If we light the trees on fire, it'll show the path.
Just these branches here.
If we light the branches on fire, it'll show the path. And if there's any traps, it'll get rid of the traps. It's the win-win.
Can I light stuff on fire? Hold on, let me see.
I have a tinder and flint box. I don't think you have, unless you do have one.
Well, do you have the Explorer pack?
I have a tinder box. I can light it on fire. Unless you have a tinder box.
I think
You would. I
my...
think I put it in her inventory unless I've messed up. There's
Oops.
always the chance I've messed up.
Hold on.
I don't know what I got. All I remember me having is a gold coin. They're just coins, and that's it.
Interesting. Shit. Isn't my mouth on fire?
Are you really gonna stick the trees in your mouth?
I mean, why would that be bad to put trees inside of my mouth?
You are also a plant, so I feel like that's... I don't know, I feel like there's some weird implications there.
Okay, fine, Dev, just light it on fire. I was trying to
Okay.
save you some fuel with your fire, but whatever, light it on fire.
Well, first, because I'm gonna be a safe firefighter, I'm gonna make a small thing of web to the most driest branch, 5 feet, and then I light the web on fire.
Lights ablaze.
Easily does web burn.
Web burns very easily.
How thick are your strands, though?
Well, I'm using a thin strand, so it's gonna burn easily.
That's what she said.
But would it carry enough fire to actually catch the rest of this on fire?
Yes.
Because, like, from burning web, I've only seen, like, light, small little spark almost at best.
Yeah, well, it's the spark that goes into the actual fuel of the branches. And they're dead branches, so they're dry. They don't have moisture, because they don't retain moisture as being dead.
Roll me 2d20. And we will take the roll furthest.
Two extremes. The roll furthest from what?
You really got that, didn't you? Roll me a third one.
Oh
There
my
you go.
gosh.
Yeah,
Don't
so
worry,
you
guys.
see,
It's fine.
you see the little ember going across the spider string, across to this wood, but it fizzles out before it can fully connect to the wood.
Alright, I'm shoving all the plants inside of my mouth. Here we go. What do I need to roll?
A dignity check.
Hey, that could be a thing. You never know. Don't give them any ideas. There probably is a dignity check.
Is there a dignity check? I'm looking
It's called-
for it.
No, it's called Constitution.
Oh.
These plants aren't attached to anything. You could just move them.
There we go.
No, it's not
You
saved.
feel
It's just regular.
shame with what you're doing. It doesn't feel right, but you do manage to catch the branch on fire.
There we go, Dev. We got one branch on fire. Now what do we do? Should we grab some of the leaves that are... Uh-oh.
Oh, it's on fire.
Not burning that quickly. This is a decent amount, but
Okay.
they are on fire now. And
I think we should wait till it burns out. We don't want to cross when it's on fire.
Okay, sounds good.
Unless you want to
hey,
bet.
Dev, what's your AC?
16.
Hi, Kira. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you're here. How's you been?
You see an arrow whiz through these branches and hits you for 1 point of damage.
Ouch. That hurt.
Is the tree still lit on fire?
It is. It's burning. Burning.
Can I try and see where it came from?
It's...
Can I use my
It
eyeballs?
came from the other side of the bushes.
Can I try and see?
There's enough to still obscure what you are looking at.
I'm sorry you're tired, Akira.
So these are dead trees, and this is the live tree,
And
right?
yes, those are live trees.
Can I climb on top of the living tree and try and see?
Sure, it's not that high of a barrier. So as you climb up,
I'm on the living tree, not the dead tree.
yes, you will see further. If only I could reveal for just a player.
Hey guys, there's some
Seriously.
goblins.
Some
Oh,
form
wow.
of goblin camp.
Holy cow. I guess I could use my... Should I put... I have water spells I can create and destroy water. Should I just... make water and put out the water on the tree?
Is that what you want to do?
Dev, do you want the fire to be put out?
What does the fire look like right now? Is it gonna take a while for it to burn, or
If you're
Is it
wanting
almost
it to
gone?
burn all these bushes away, yeah.
well, that's gonna use up a spell slot.
It is
Would always
I think
going.
it'd be better.
tried pushing the bushes out of the way.
Alright, fine, I'll
Can I
push
just
the...
go around?
where it's not burning, I just push it out of the way.
Alright, you push the bushes out of the way, making a very easy path to get through. Everyone go ahead and... No, that's not the right one. Go ahead and roll me initiatives.
Move Dev up.
Wait, don't move me up. I'm on top of the tree.
I mean, move Frame up. Sorry, my bad.
I'll move him up, and I still need a roll. Okay, and then switch to frame. Frame's still right there. Let's see.
I hope your day goes super well, Kira.
There we go.
Alright. I need to roll my initiative. Well, there it is. Oh, look, it actually worked this time. I can see it.
That it did, but why are you apparently still in this? Do I gotta clear it each time, I guess?
If not, I hope the tips are worth it. Yes, I hope that you get lots of money tomorrow, Kira, and that it's a really good day. Honestly. We're just waiting for the little goblins to roll. Also, I don't see Dev on the board, but that's okay.
I
do.
roll.
Zoom in, you might be able to see him.
Well, I know where he is. I just don't know where he is on the turn order.
See, I'm on top. I'm at 20 right there.
I know.
Where is that guy with a spear? What? No, I don't want to make text boxes.
Are you sure?
For the moment, yes.
So it could change. It's up for change.
Oops.
I'm turning off these dice rolls. I don't want to make these dice rolls.
It's funny because everyone's on here except for Dev for my thing, but it doesn't matter.
Alright. So, Dev, it's your turn first.
Okay, do I see any of them like reload or anything that I can tell like who shot the arrow? Is there
You
any
see these
indication?
two over here reloading reloading their bows and arrows. Seems like one of the arrows didn't go through the trees. Is your guess?
Let me just double check. Okay, well I'm gonna use my action. Gonna Eldritch Blast this guy in the face.
Go ahead, roll the attack. That'll hit. Roll me damage.
1.
4 damage.
Roll the 1.
All right.
And
That's
then
your turn, right?
no,
Okay.
because I have my bonus action ability. Gonna Tentacle of the Deep.
Tentacle of the
I'm
deep.
gonna spawn the tentacle man right here.
All right.
And then let me just do a little try. Blah, 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 blah. The tentacle man. There we go. And then I'm gonna have him. Let's see. I'm gonna have him do the attack on this guy.
All right. Roll me the attack.
Okay, that's. Oh, it's a crit.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll me damage.
So is that 8 plus 4? Because 8 is the
Yep.
max.
It's 8 plus 4, so that guy is just dead.
Nice, Aru.
And I'm gonna stay here, so I end my turn.
All right. Next will be this goblin right here, rushing up to attack Camus.
No, not me. Oh wait, didn't I step on that on the bear trap, or is that frame?
That was Frame that stepped on a bear
Oh,
trap.
Mhm.
alright, I was just
Or
making
he
sure.
took the 4 damage.
Charge and run.
God damn. Anywho, yeah, that goblin missed horribly.
Yes, I gotta kill him. Yes.
Had the goblins ever rolled so poorly they ended up hurting themselves as opposed to hurting us?
Hey, he hurt me and my feelings
He
with an
hurt-
arrow. I took that damage.
Because I don't
He
think
did.
we've been that lucky. I don't think the goblins have rolled so poorly they hurt themselves.
He did 9% of my maximum health.
Well, actually,
That's
this goblin has overestimated his swing and sliced his own leg.
Well, there we go.
Nice. Woohoo! Slice your own leg. Slice your
Sure.
own
How does
leg.
that feel?
How do you-
And now this goblin moves to try to hit Camu.
Uh-oh.
Camu, what's your AC?
What is an AC?
Armor class.
If you go to your sheet
No.
on core,
It'll be the shield.
yep, it's the
No,
little shield
it'll-
icon.
Little shield. Oh. 17.
Goblin misses.
Excellent.
Next in the turn order is that guy with a spear.
What is his name?
That guy with a spear.
There's no way that's his name.
Let's see, it's about
We never asked. Simple.
We really need to ask his name. I don't think we
about
went this
30
whole
feet
story
there.
and didn't ask his name.
Let's see. I believe he can still make an attack with his weapon from that range. He will make an attack with his pike and miss.
Hey,
Next in the turn, it's Gabo with a bow.
it's a bow? Uh-oh.
He will take a shot at the spider. I can know that's going to be a hit because I know your AC's not that high.
Uh-oh.
You take 2 damage.
Oh, that's not too bad, Dev.
Excuse me? I have 11 max health.
Oh,
That's almost 20% of my health.
Oh no, Dev, that's very bad.
You have 11 max health. You have more than that.
No, I literally have 11 max.
Then after that, it is Camu's turn.
Ha ha ha! The guy with the cut leg, he's mine.
I have the health of a wizard.
I am now
Yes,
going
but you get to use armor.
to attack him. I'll be looking
Alright,
for
roll
a
an
bit.
attack.
Okay.
What attack are you hitting with? Are you trying to use a spell or are you going to use a melee?
Do I have melee stuff?
Yeah, you should have a melee weapon.
Where is my weapon?
It's
Good
a
question.
stab.
Where did you leave your weapon?
You're right.
You have a
Don't you
mace
have-
and a
attack all
sickle
of
as
it.
a melee weapon.
Okay, I'll go to cut off his other leg.
His leg's not off, he just gashed it open.
Okay, I'm gonna cut his leg fully off. With my sickle.
You're going to try to cut the leg fully off.
Yes.
Roll me an attack first.
Attack? Where's attack? Well, I hope you have a good sleep,
You just
Kira.
click sickle.
Oh.
That unfortunately doesn't hit.
Dang it.
It's got a higher roll than you.
So then next, brain.
Aw, thank you so much, Elmy Pants.
Elemental underscore
How many
GAN3R5
are
just
there?
resubscribed for 35 months. 33 months.
Well, there's about 4 goblins still here. And you are about 35 feet away from being able to hit any in melee.
Say 45 feet away.
35.
Oh, okay. I still believe I can shoot them with the crossbow.
Would move about 30 feet and try to hit them with a crossbow.
Before I do that, how much health am I sitting at? I know
You're
I got hit with
More 17.
Oh no, that's right. You are minus whatever 4.
Mhm.
Yes.
Got
If I'm minus 4, then I'm definitely 17. Because I have 21 health.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So we're gonna stick with the crossbow. Do I have to be close for the crossbow? I thought I could shoot them from a distance.
You can, but you have to be you have to move about 30 feet to get to where you could hit one. Because right now they're out of your line of sight.
Here's
They're
some moves
blocked
for
by
you. Oops.
terrain.
Why am
Well,
I
let me go
frowning?
do that.
1 second. Why? I don't know why I'm frowning.
Shoot them with the crossbow, but I want to attack the one that hurt himself.
Whoops, whoops, whoops.
Yes,
Where
you'll
did
need
my
to move
thing
about
go?
30 feet to get there. So that's what
Whoops,
you're gonna
that's
do.
not what I thought.
Yeah.
Alright.
There it is.
Move you about that 30 feet, and then we're gonna have Dev roll you a crossbow hit.
Ugh, no,
Don't
you have
worry,
to.
I'll get you a 1.
I mean, Pants, you have
Don't give me a
to
one.
choose.
I got you a 1.
I call the guy. That
All
doesn't
right.
exist. I'm a robot.
You kill him instantly.
He's been to death.
Elmy Pants, you have to choose one member to do this small D&D effect on.
That you do.
Okay, 3 hours in. I can't believe it's already been 3 hours. Holy cow!
It'll
All right,
be fun.
which member do you want? 3? How many are there? There's this goblin. There's
You can choose
me,
anyone you can see on the
there's that
screen,
goblin.
or any of
there's
the party.
Frame, there's Dev.
Or the tentacle if you want.
The tentacle.
Random piece of something in the ground too, like
There's a goblin
the
over
floor. You
here.
can pick that.
No, you can't pick the floor. It has to be a living thing.
I'm talking
I
about
don't
the
know. I'm
party.
just trying to go along with it.
Well, which one in the party? You can't attack us all.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you can only summon, or you can only target one person in the party for it.
I can't
One
buy
entity.
more. What happened to all your points? Silly.
No, you
Barry.
just suggest which one you want to hit, not spend more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, attack. Okay, great. Thanks, Elmy Pants.
Okay. Camus,
Yes.
you kind of feel like it's a little harder to stand than before it was.
Oh my gosh. Do I have another
Kind of
tentacle?
feel like it's a little harder, or it's kind of hard to stay balanced as you kind of like shift around a bit more. Looking down at yourself, you realize you're a lime color of green and mildly translucent. Also dripping.
Ah, ew! I'm gross.
You're becoming a gummy bear. You're becoming the gummy bear.
Ooze. She's just ooze.
Bless you.
Green,
Oh my
snot
gosh.
looking ooze.
I.
Oozy pumpkin.
Moo is
You
drunk.
You have
Benjamin.
become gelatinous.
Gelatinous. A pumpkin slime.
Next goblin. He will attempt to attack. How'd I roll that? Well, he's gonna try his hardest to shoot Frame, apparently.
He's like,
Oh,
I
I
can
got
hit
the
that.
successfully.
fucking bow.
He's like, I can
Dang
hit
it.
that man.
You can buy more in 15 minutes.
He's like,
Dev, or
damn, I'd hit that.
Elmy Pants.
And then he's like, oh.
I should've
So, it's back
focused
to your
again
turn,
with the
Dev.
fudge.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna first use my bonus action of my Tentacle of the Deep to smacky smack.
Does it have a
Go.
10-foot range?
Yes.
Then go
That's
ahead.
why I
Roll me the attack.
specifically put that. Boom.
That's a miss.
Nah,
I'm
it
gonna use
sucks.
my Eldritch Blasting as my regular action.
Go ahead and roll me the Eldritch Blast.
Let me get that. Boom. Oh man.
That's
I used
unfortunate.
up my luck. I'd like to use my movement to climb down, go behind the tree.
Okay. You move behind the tree, climbing down. The goblin, losing its target, decides it'll now target someone else. That is unfortunate. As you take 4 points of damage, Camus, as an arrow clicks into your
No.
gelatinously body.
Oh, good thing that was an 8.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch. Alright. Fine.
Next goblin attempts to swing. And kind of misses.
Well, I am kind of
Feel like
sticky.
your gelatinousy body kind of move around with the motion of his swing, but he misses.
So it benefited you, Moo. Good job.
That guy will move up to spear.
It has not been 15 minutes yet.
To pike this goblin, and that's a hit.
Yay!
That's a hit. Yeah, that goblin is now impaled as. That's the wrong character icon. God dang it. That goblin is dead. He's as dead as a doornail.
Yay!
Let's go.
It's your turn now, Camu.
So I'm guessing that because I'm a slime, I can't move very fast, can I?
You have a -5 to your movement speed.
Dang it!
But you can climb. The same as that spider.
Okay.
We'll call it
And
climb, but
taste
it's not
delicious.
really a climb. But
It's more like sticking to the tree.
Alright, I am going to, climb up the tree, I think.
okay.
And,
That will take about your full movement.
okay, great. I'm gonna move up there. And then I am going to do... What is it called again? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Spells. Is it virtue? Intention? No, that's not it.
Virtue signal.
No, not virtue signals.
Camu is gonna virtue signal. He stands at the top of the tree. Goblin lives matter.
Okay, hold on. Let
We
me
don't
see
speak
here.
goblins, so we don't know that yet.
I'm gonna electrocute this guy, I think. I'm gonna use my bolt of lightning on him. The
You got
one
a
in the
guiding bolt
yellow.
to Gabo.
The
Okay.
the yellow one. The yellow one in the shirt.
Go ahead and roll me a hit then. That does not hit.
No.
I think you guided the bolt wrong.
Okay, Mr. Tentacle Man, who has missed every electric shot he's done.
I never
Frame,
had any
it's
like.
your turn. There is about one goblin you can still... Oh no, I guess from here you'd be able to hit either of them.
Alright, which...
Yeah, I'm here.
There's... Both of them are with a bow.
I guess we killed the one that had the low health.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 left. What's the one that has, I guess, the next lowest health?
I believe they're both still at full health.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they haven't moved. Okay. What? I want to use. Well, here's another question. I know that cure wounds can heal, but can it cure a status effect like turning into ooze?
Regrettably, no. Most things
Okay.
would, but regrettably, well, not this.
All right. Well, you saw where I was going with that. I didn't know if that would work or not. All right. So.
Well,
We're
she
gonna
doesn't seem to be
focus-
suffering any ill effects from her ooziness, other than some leaves sticking into her feet now.
I thought it'd be like a cool aspect if I could do something like. I was just trying to. I don't know what I was trying to do, but anyway. I want to focus. I can still use. I think it's smite, right?
Yep, you have to get a hit first.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh, so I have to hit them first before I can use it.
And then you should be like, I want to smite that bastard. And then usually
I
kill
can't-
whatever you're hitting.
Is that all in one turn, or would like smite becoming in effect at the next turn?
No, so you'd like go to attack and you'd be like, it's a hit, and then you'd be like, I want to smite him with that hit. I believe.
Okay, well that's what I want to kind of do. Just point me in the direction to the, I guess,
that's
the
only
nearest
for,
goblin.
It's a melee weapon
wanna-
attack,
Oh yeah, I guess it does have to be a melee weapon attack only.
and you're kind of 65
Right.
and 70 feet away.
Well, I do have an axe, and I guess a shield.
It would take you about 2 turns to get to at either of them to melee attack them.
Oh,
I've already put you at the back for some reason.
Has it been 15 minutes? Probably, yeah. You should check.
Okay. Well, I just want to move up close enough to shoot him with the crossbow. Then I guess that smite option's not available.
You're within range to shoot both of them with a crossbow. So you got your options
then
to
I'll-
left or right.
So I'll just shoot one with the crossbow.
Excellent.
Alright.
Left or right?
We'll
you
do
can
right.
check. You can do it. It's
Alright,
fine.
go ahead and roll me that. That's a hit. And that's enough.
Yay! You hit him.
Did I actually make
Here's
a
that
kill?
goblin, and something vital you can only assume as he drops with that bolt.
It's my only kill in this whole entire play. I've made one
Yeah,
kill.
it's your turn.
Okay. First, I would like to use my bonus action and smack with my tentacle.
Go ahead, roll me the hits.
Oh man.
Or you could try to hit him with your magic.
Your tentacle is
Nice.
weak and
If you
floppy.
get in range.
Excuse me, Moo. It did
Hey,
13
it happens sometimes
damage.
at our age.
Moo, it did 13 damage last time. Okay, thank you. Killed one shot. First, I'm gonna
Okay.
go up this tree. That way I can see him. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast his face.
I can check how much longer it has. It's back in 3 minutes.
I feel
Well, I
like
think that's
Rod
been-
should be able to restock items. Eldritch Blast unfortunately missed.
And then since I use only 5 feet, I'm then gonna go back down.
You're only climbing 5 feet of the tree?
Yeah, that way I can get in the range and out of range real quick.
Okay, I'll allow it. Then, Goblin will attempt to strike at... Let's see, there's 2 there. We could easily get towards... He attempts to strike Camus with an arrow and misses.
Yay.
It's your turn now, Camus.
Ha ha ha, my turn. What kind of crazy shenanigan am I gonna do right now? Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna do Toll of the Dead. Hold on, am I far enough? Am I too far away? Let me check that really fast. Where is... Oh, it's 60 feet. Okay, I think alright, it's perfect. I'm gonna do Toll of the Dead.
Right, that's a 13 wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Does not pass. Go ahead and roll me the d8 damage.
Oops. Oh, my bad. I meant to do D8.
Okay.
I got you. You're welcome.
No.
Why didn't you take mine?
Well,
3 damage. That hurts him, but he's still up. Frame, it's your turn, buddy.
So did I kill the other one that I attacked last time?
yes.
You did. That is a dead goblin.
So I finally got 1 kill under my belt. Finally one. Let's try to see
Yes.
if I can add another one by shooting the other guy.
Alright, Frame, go ahead and have him roll that.
Oh,
Bless you.
you sneeze on the enemy.
12 does not hit.
Of course not.
It's your turn, Dev.
I'm gonna do first my bonus act. Okay, so I use 3. Okay, so this is the 4th turn. He's still up. Gonna use my tentacle of the dude. Not
That's not a
Nothing
hit.
that hit. like last time. Gonna climb to the top of the tree. Gonna Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna miss. Yep. And then
Regrettably,
I go back down. And I end my turn.
Oh, it took out the guy. Okay. That's why he's not showing up there. Let's see. 30 feet would put him here last turn. 30 more feet would put him within range.
And my tentacle. Mwahaha.
I'm gonna strike that guy with a spear. Does that hit? That does not hit. So then that would make it Camu's turn.
Interesting. My turn.
Ooh, mau mau. Papa, ooh, mau mau.
Well, he hasn't moved, so I guess I'll just do Toll of the Dead again. I was gonna do a water spell and bring him down near us.
You're
but
welcome. I got you another 8.
What?
But then, like, but then Dev might be like, oh, you brought him too close. Now, Elmi is doing a D&D effect on Dev. Also, I did Toll of the Dead.
Alright. Let's get Dev's effect first. Here's my d10s.
You
Let's see
take
if I
10
can do
damage.
one.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Right? You grow 50 feet tall.
Dev, you find there's something new in your inventory.
Oh.
Oh.
And let's see if this goblin passes his save. If my dice would stop whirling in the worst way, he does not. Go ahead and roll me your damage. Well, since he's taking damage, it's now a d12.
Yay. Take that.
That's enough. You kill this goblin off.
Finally. He's
Sound glorious bells, and this goblin dies.
I don't see the thing.
What happened to Dev?
I'm looking at my inventory. I don't see anything.
They didn't actually add it yet.
Oh. I was gonna say, oh no, this is a cursed item, isn't it? I can't see it.
It might be, who knows? Makes you hobble,
See
makes you
if I can
move
just-
slower.
Is it
It's a
L?
cursed banana.
A mysterious banana that you eat that gives you a random ability.
Escape of invisibility. That's funny.
You can fly, you can get big,
I
you
know these are in here. Thing.
can turn into sand.
Not gonna tell me how much it does.
No, it's the banana of flipping. As long as you have it in your inventory, you'll slip every time you walk. You can't unequip it.
That seems about right. Or you just consistently drop banana peels everywhere you go.
The only way to get rid of it is for someone to steal it from you. And then they'll
Or
slip.
As you
Stealth.
reach into your inventory, you pull out what appears to be a glass vial. Pretty decent size. It fills up your whole hand, just holding the bottom of it itself. Filled with a swirling red liquid with very, very calm liquid. Or calming
taste
liquid.
it?
I could purify it. Wait, Dev. I can purify that.
You're gonna try to taste it?
Dev, I
Can I
can.
first? Oh,
Just drink
I
it,
don't
Dan,
even
just
know.
drink it. Go.
Can I pour a tiny bit out, like on the floor, see what happens? And if nothing happens, I'll taste
Pour the
it,
tiny bit out on the floor.
like a drop.
Nothing really seems to happen.
I'll taste it.
You taste it. It's rather sweet.
It's sugar.
Pretty nice, actually.
Oh no, it's laced with drugs.
Oh,
no,
I
I'm
want
gonna-
it. Give it to me.
Oh, no.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. I want it. I want it.
Lou is definitely an alcoholic. My goodness.
Dev, please give it to me.
If anyone's wanting, you can make an Arcana or a Medicine check on this item.
I'll try and see what it is. Oh, so what is this? It tastes sweet. It's sugar water.
Sugar water.
All right. Fairly
Sugar
common item.
water.
It's easy to know. It is a health potion.
Oh
Ah.
shoot!
That's
Sizable
awesome.
one at that.
I had a feeling it was a health potion.
You should
Come
drink
on,
it,
guys.
Dev, because you're missing health.
No, I'd rather die than get diabetes.
And not drink the health potion. The one thing that can save
It tastes very floral.
you.
Is do we need to cut the this part in half? Is there still more to go after this?
There is more to go after this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright. 1 second, chat.
you
Let me go
see
grab
the-
something real fast.
There appears to be a hole in this rock wall of a mountain. I don't know if Camu can still hear us. So I'll
Well,
wait to
she
finish
was-
describing this.
She went,
I thought
she went to get a drink.
To go get something.
Dang.
She's either getting a Coca-Cola, a Sprite, or a health
Let's
potion.
see.
Or telling her brothers to be quiet or something.
Well,
Or
potions.
she's resetting your
I got
internet.
potions of harming.
I am back. Sorry about that. What did I miss?
So we see a
you
new
do
path.
see that against this mountainside, there appears to be a hole blocked with what looks like boards from what you could only assume is probably the caravans that have gone missing. Off to the right side of this little grove, you see there are several bodies and broken items,
Ooh.
as well as what appears to be some leftover goods from the caravans.
I want to expect the bodies.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead and roll me in investigation.
Did you roll an investigation for him, Dev?
Yeah, I'm just switching up my character, so it's correct. Probably nothing in here. Must have been the wind.
They dead as hell.
Alright, I'll go inspect the barrels then. What do you want me to roll?
It's not. Don't need to roll anything for this. It appears to be goods and supplies that were. These look like they were meant to go away from the town. It's mostly old food at this point.
Oh.
But is it delicious old food?
It's old.
Can
Wilted
I-
vegetables.
Is
Soft.
Any alcohol in it?
No.
Aw, dang it, that
Appears
sucks.
to just be mostly vegetables.
Can I purify
Put
the
water
old
on them.
food?
Bring them back to life.
Let me check.
If they're vegetables, they just need water.
Excuse me, I
revitalized
need way
and give
more
them
than
water.
water. I find that offensive. Thank you very much.
You find that offensive?
I need tender love and care always.
You could purify them if you want to expend the spell slot.
With the water, that's what I'm saying.
I want to purify it, all the food, and then I want to stuff all the food inside of my pockets.
Still doesn't look good, but at least you know you won't catch anything from eating it. So that will take one of your spell slots.
Yes, baby.
You now have one spell slot remaining for the day.
Okay.
I have a question.
I have an answer. Good talk.
So these dead bodies, how many of them are skeleton? Or are they all just still decomposed?
There are some that are older. Some of them look like they've been stripped of meat.
I invested it, so I guarantee you they're dead. I know, because I saw.
None of them really look fresh.
Don't ask me to purify that meat for you, Dev. I have all the food I
No,
could
no.
want.
I'm gonna do something better. Can I take one of the skulls?
You might, but you will be getting told off by the guard.
I already have a human head in my inventory. What's wrong with a skull?
Yes, but the guard doesn't know about that head.
Well, I can hide the skull too.
I'll tell the guard
Make
for him
a
that he does.
sleight of hand check if you're going to try to hide this from the guard, because the guard would be investigating these bodies. Trying to see if he knows any of them.
Well, can I tell the guard, yo, I'm gonna take one of these skulls, okay? They're already dead, so
No,
why
we're
not?
not taking these skulls. These people need proper burials.
Well, let me ask you this question. They died here, so shouldn't they be buried here?
No, they should be buried with their loved ones in the
But
graves of
why?
their choosing.
If they're already dead, how would we know what would they want?
I
A
don't
thing
think.
called honor. I'm
Listen,
guessing your species might not have much use for it, but most humanoids do.
I think
Well,
someone's
can I
gonna
bury
come.
one of them?
Oh my goodness.
You what?
Can I bury one of them?
Not here. Please don't mess with these bodies any further. Try to
Dev,
get someone out here to identify the bodies when we can.
What if I bring one of the bodies back? That way,
oh
it's
my
easier to
goodness.
identify. Because they would need to send a search team over here to check. But if I just bring one of the bodies with us, it's
There's
easier
gonna
to check. They
be
don't need.
a lot of
search.
people coming through this path eventually.
Yeah, but it
If you're
saves us
needing
more
a skull
time.
badly, there's happens to be about 5 dead goblins over there. I could give less than 2 dragon shits about.
I never said anything about a skull. What? Are you assuming something?
Dev, just leave it. Come on. I got some food if you want some
If
food.
you're wanting to mess with some bodies, and there's about 5 goblin bodies over there, I could give less than 2 dragon craps about.
I run up and tickle the guard.
Even armor, so it would be difficult.
I still try.
Oh my goodness.
Make a sleight of hand at disadvantage.
I knew that was coming at
Disadvantage.
I never said I was grabbing the skull. I was talking to you.
Imagine if I rolled a 20.
Hmm.
That's for frame, by the way.
I stare at the guard disappointing.
He stares at you disappointedly.
I look more. I use all my eyes to be disappointed. That's even more than he can.
Can I try to break up the fight? Or, like, try to convince them to stop fighting?
It ain't a fight yet, it's an argument at best.
Literally. Well, I'm trying to tickle but failing at the same time.
Wait, you're trying to pee right now?
Tickle him. No, he's trying to tickle the guard.
I heard
Tinkle.
I heard tinkle. Please. Okay. Alright. I think we should
Let's go pee on the guard real quick. He wouldn't mind.
I think we should split it in half. We can pick it up from here next time, guys. Does that sound good to you guys?
Works for me.
Okay.
Alright. Let's actually go raid someone brand new, because we should do that sometimes, you know. TOMOPARKER. Alright, chat. We'll see you later. Thank you so much for joining us. It was so much fun. And good night. Good night. Bye-bye. Brush your teeth or whatever's. Bye-bye.